Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you. Please, follow me.
Oh, goodness.
Hello, and welcome to our very latest episode of On Point's Night Quest, baby. We're here live in the building. I feel like it's been forever.
A lifetime.
Ever. Doodle, why don't you say hello to the people?
What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for rocking out with us tonight. Let's get it.
Let's get it indeed. Now it's Tuesday night.
Woo!
There's been a lot of stuff popping off, but we are not alone, my friend. We are not alone. Doubly.
Weapons?
Weapons.
Popping off?
Oh, shit. Look at that. Listen, I see
There will
now.
be no popping off unless it's me.
Hey,
Look at that. The gang is here.
Let's go.
Is that time? It's Tuesday motherfucking night. First of all, we got Broke Boy in the building. He's not fucking around. Thank you for being here, brother. Looking to buy some more shit like always. How you been, man? You excited?
Doing good. Oh yeah. So actually, like I say, I'm stepping up my game a little bit. I'm getting ready to I just bought my new PC. I'm actually getting ready to build one now.
Oh shit. You going on?
Yeah,
You
I
just
bought
sent me
it.
a picture with this whole fucking thing. All this whole beautiful layout that you made.
Yeah, this was going to be I'm going to make myself. I got some inspiration from somebody else. I think I'm going to make me a steam machine to put up on my TV.
Well, listen, if you need any help or assistance, CMoney got you.
Oh yeah, I'll build the shit out of it. I mean,
have
my
any questions?
this one.
Yeah, I ordered a 56. I've got my about the 5070 Ti PC. I just ordered me a 5060 Ti to replace the 4060 Ti in my other machine. So I'm going to use that 4060 Ti and build the other box.
You are not fucking around, bro. You are not fucking around. Listen, I'm trying to fix this screen because we got our boy Farrell down there.
You put Farrell on the corner.
And
there we go.
He's all fucking tiny. So
I'm in timeout.
No, we got you, bro. We got you.
We put Farrell in the corner. Nobody.
You know what's funny? You want to know what's really funny? I put a stack like this, right? Because what I was going to do is take these things and cut them all up. Okay. Cut them all up and do like shorts, on little snippets. So I put it like this. So it'll be easy to cut. And since I did this, okay, literally since I did this, I haven't made one motherfucking short from any of our live streams. It's crazy how busy I've been that I have no time to do any of that.
It's been crazy.
It's been super crazy. But that being said, Broke Boy's in the building. Appreciate you, my dude, but you know him very well. We got to introduce our boy. It's our motherfucking homie, Farrell Bazaar in the building, man. Shout out to Farrell. Thank you for being here, my brother. How you doing?
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Of course, man. Of motherfucking course. All right. Listen, we got a fun show going on tonight. As you can tell, we haven't been here for a while, but we have some news that broke that we definitely want to cover because a big talking point. I mean, let's just keep it a buck, right? Like one of the biggest conversation pieces that's happening right now is the idea of Game Pass and exclusives, right? And we've been hearing murmurs from all different sides talking a whole bunch of shit. But it's kind of like we're kind of getting to a tipping point here where so much is being talked about. Okay. Like a lot of leaks that are happening and other stuff that's going on when it comes to Game Pass and the exclusive conversation, that it definitely deserves, I guess, a deeper look into, because we have some leaked words from Asha that were from an internal memo talking about Game Pass, and we got some other kind of murmurs about exclusives, and we're definitely going to dig into it. We're going to dig into it tonight because there's a lot to cover with it. But I will say that honestly, I feel like this is all taking place and it's so verbal out here. Like we're hearing so much because of June Showcase.
Yeah.
I think it's just I think first of all, when we're right, we're fucking right. We told y'all
100%.
about Asha.
Yep.
Okay. We told y'all about Asha that she is not fucking around. Okay. That she's not fucking around, that she has an agenda, right? She wants to leave her mark. She wants to come off as the people's CEO.
Mhm.
All right. Even more so than Phil.
Yep.
Because Phil was kumbaya, right? He was super cool and he did amazing things for us. But I feel like seeing this, okay, if I'm being honest, right? Seeing this, I kind of feel like Phil was huge in the industry and he loved gaming, right? But I feel like after seeing how quickly she was able to pull triggers, I feel like he was more just focused on like all the back end shit that he had to deal with.
Yeah.
And where Asha's like, fuck the back end. The front end are the customers, and we need to figure out how to talk to them right now.
Well, she's for the people, it seems like. That's how she's coming off, right? Like, I hear you. I know what you're saying. Let's start making some changes, right? It's coming off that way. Some of these decisions, obviously, you wonder what was in the works already to have, to pivot. And, it just turns out that she's the new one in and Phil is out. But how many of these things were maybe put into motion that are coming out now?
I think none of them.
You don't think so?
No, this is all Asha, 100%.
Well, then
this is all Asha saying this is all going to change.
Well, listen, it's important that things change, right? It's important that they go ahead and take the steps. And the fact that she's taking them so quickly, it's a big deal. She's not there to mess around. But she's very open with people, it seems that way, right? Or at least she wants them to know what she wants them to know.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean, she's definitely being vocal, and number one, like she is stamping her name on everything.
Well, the way you phrase things and how you present it to people, it's like that. This is an Xbox marketing, right? Some people didn't get it. Not that it was a bad thing. The marketing, right? This is an Xbox marketing.
Yeah, for us,
but it
like,
didn't resonate. Yeah, we knew, but it didn't resonate with some people because they supposedly didn't understand it. And so the way you present things to people have a lot to do with how people are going to take it.
Yeah, 100%. So we're definitely going to talk about it because this is something that really is kind of making its way up, where it's going to pop at some point, where there's going to be an announcement. I think this is just all signs leading to June Showcase. Now, there's kind of a dark side to this conversation.
Okay.
Which is, again, we're going to dive into this stuff, but it's, what is going to come from it? Like, who's going to die to make this come true? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, sorry, not sorry, but that's kind of like the way things go.
Yeah, but one of the things, Doodle, that's been talked about, and I'm telling you that I'm not for it, is people are talking about Call of Duty getting taken out of Game Pass entirely.
Yes.
Now it's already not in any of the other tiers, only Ultimate, but now they're suggesting that maybe it Call of Duty. Bro, I hope not. I hope not. I don't want that shit. I hate the idea of losing anything. If she again, I don't want to go too deep because we're going to talk about it in the actual thing. But if she wants to talk about, bringing new entry points, customizable, fucking like Ultimate stays Ultimate, right?
Yes.
Ultimate. If you want to pay the $30, you get everything. Great. Underneath that, if you want to break that shit up and say, hey, if you don't want Fortnite crew, if you don't want this, you can kind of get a cheaper version that still gives you day ones. Maybe there's tiers of day ones. You know what I'm saying? Like Call of Duties, Halo, all that shit are in a higher tier, and like you can get like the lesser known IPs. I don't know. I don't care because I'm not going to go down. I'm going to stay in Ultimate. So whatever she wants to do underneath Ultimate, cool. Don't touch my Ultimate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, unless you just want to lower the price, that's cool. But don't take shit out, right? So, like, that's going to be a big discussion. And then another discussion that's coming up from all of this is the idea of fucking the exclusive conversation again. And you already know how we feel about it. And I really don't give a shit about exclusives. I don't care. And I frankly, I'd rather these games just go everywhere. It doesn't matter to me. I feel like it's such a waste at this point. But the conversation's still going about fucking exclusives and all this shit. So we're gonna get into it. And it's like all these things can be great, but at what cost, right? And that's the scary part, right? It's easy to get like, hoodwinked. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yes.
Hey guys, look at all this good we're doing over here, but then this stuff has to die down here. And there's enough people online who might bury the idea of it. So, yeah, I don't know. We're definitely gonna jump into it, man. But before we get into any of that, you know how we do here, man. We got to shout out our homies who are live in the building. You guys are
Let's go.
Thank y'all so much for rocking out with us tonight. Guys, we have a lot of shit going on right now, by the way. So just keep that in mind, because we have like the Replace came out. They sent us a copy of the game before it dropped, and then I was so busy I couldn't even get to it like that. I played a few hours, but I didn't get all the way. So like that's going to be coming out. There's a lot of different things happening, and that just came into my mind right now. So I stopped myself from talking because I wanted to talk about that before I move forward. So now that I've said that, yes, our homies live in the building. You guys are shit. Thank you for being here, man. We appreciate all of y'all. We of course want to shout out all of our supporters over on Patreon, on YouTube. You guys are the shit. Thank you so much for your support. But we specifically want to shout out our elite members. That's right. We have the homie Dark Angelic, Queen Witch, Broke Boy, and Pal, Xbox for Life. Thank you guys. Appreciate the support. And of course, we have our inner circle members, the homie Pragmatic Eagle, Hargy Chani, and Marvelous Marvin. Thank you guys so much. And of course, we got our March champions. That's right. The best bot of the month was our boy Malcolm Xlax.
Yes.
Most first super chats was our boy Mac22TH54. Biggest super chat came from our boy Pragmatic Eagle. Most biggest super chats was a tie between Marvelous Marvin and Mac22TH54. The top three most gifted subs came from number one, our boy Spartan661. Number two is our boy Broke Boy, and number three, Ryu Art. Shout out to our homies.
Thank you.
And then most subs gifted at once came from our boy Spartan661.
Let's go.
Thank you all so much for the support. Again, it does mean a lot to us. Without you guys, we would not be able to get a lot of the stuff that we've been getting and having the opportunities that we have. June Showcase is right around the corner. It's coming faster than you think. We're going to be there. And it's all thanks to you guys. So thank y'all so much for all of your support. We appreciate you all. rocking out with us. You're all so very special to us, man. So thank y'all. So special, like the most special.
Yes.
But like, it can't be equally special, right?
No,
It's not possible, right? So some of you,
that's some
of you are a little more special. Okay,
Yes.
you're a little more special. You done did it. You became the specials of the evening, and I'll tell you how. You guys, the most special that are here right now, talking amongst you. You guys were the first 3 people in the building. That's right. We put up that on point bat signal, and y'all said, "Holy shit, they're going live. We got to be in that bitch." And they were the first 3 people to do so. So the real question, though, is who are these people?
Who?
Woo.
That's a remix.
That is the remix. That is the remix.
Wiki,
Well, I have
wiki,
that
wiki,
information.
wiki.
There you go. Not messing around. Number 3 in the building.
Who would be?
It'd be our motherfucking homie. Pal Xbox for life.
Let's go.
Shout out to our boy Pal Xbox for life. Appreciate you, my brother.
Jam.
Thank you so much, my dude, for being here. Number 3. He's not fucking around. I gotta put his name in here as number 3 because he is not fucking around. All right. Number 2 in the building is our motherfucking homie.
Who?
E-Ranks in the building.
Yo,
Shout out to our boy
what's up,
E-Ranks.
E-Ranks?
He's not fucking around. He says replaced is great so far, y'all. Yeah, it is. It's fucking fire. Okay. So fire. Unbelievably fire. It is everything that I hoped it would be and more.
Ooh.
But we're gonna get deeper into that in a little while.
How
So
deep can you go?
that
How deep can you go?
don't ask me that. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask
About
me
elbow
that.
deep.
Oh my god. Number 1 in the building,
God.
best bot of the night
Best bot.
is our motherfucking homie, our boy Red Ninja.
Yo.
Shout out to Red Ninja. He is
Let's
not fucking
go.
around. He said first. He put a stamp on it.
That's right.
He said, "You best believe it's me."
Let them know.
Let them know. You best believe it's me. Right. So shout out to the homie Red Ninja, and shout out to E-Ranks and to Pal. You guys are the shit. Top 3. Y'all not messing around. That's what I'm talking about. So shout out to you guys. Thank you again. You guys are the shit. Okay.
These specials.
The specials of the evening. Now, before we say what's up to the other homies who are in the building, we got some homies here, like Broke Boy, who said, "You know what? I'm about to fuck Mac 22TH54 up, and I'm gonna be first."
That's on a different channel.
Oh shit, that is wild to say. But Broke Boy with that $2 super chat, appreciate you, my dude. He says, "Maybe first, let's have a great show.
Let's go.
have a great show indeed."
Let's.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Appreciate you, man. And then we have our motherfucker, we Broke Boy back
Oh,
with 5 gifted memberships. Shout out to our boy,
thank
Broke
you.
Boy. He's not fucking around. Y'all know what to
Tell
do.
them, baby.
Put the motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome our newest members, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking out with us. Broke Boy, thank you, my brother.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
the support.
Welcome, you guys.
It means a lot to us. Y'all know what to do. I don't got the
CMoney
emoji for it yet. One day we'll make a special Broke Boy emoji called Ebels Deep.
Yep. That's
So
wild.
you're gonna have to
I
go
got
ahead.
the ED.
Well, that's a different. That's a different. I think you think one thing, but what the ED stands for.
I know. We went through that last.
Not-
We went through that last week.
All right.
That's
Just
why I
want to
said
make
I don't
sure.
want ED. That's why I said I don't want ED.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So, Bro Boy with that 5, appreciate you. But then, of course, our motherfucking boy Ryu are live in the building.
In the building.
Went
Let's
ahead
go.
and gifted 20 All Boy for Gamer
Let's
Memberships
go.
badge.
Thank
Shout out to
you
the
so
homie
much.
Ryu are. Thank you, my brother.
Thank
And
you,
of
fam.
course, shout out to you guys. Y'all know what to do.
Tell them, baby.
Put the motherfucking Welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome our newest members, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking out with us tonight. Thank y'all so much for the support. Of course, Ryuar, thank you, my brother. Go ahead, put the motherfucking FBs in the chat for our boy, motherfucking Ryuar.
You know what he wants.
You know what he wants. Give it to him right. Thank you, Ryuar. Appreciate you, my dude. You the man. You the man. And then we do have our boy, motherfucking Dark and Jelly. Yo, member for 28 months. That's 28 months, bro. That is a long time. Dark, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
It means a lot to us, man. Thank you so very much. He says, such a great time to be an Xbox fan. Not so much for all those phonies. Facts. Facts. It's a little bit of a sad time for them. Always. Ain't that it's like a sad time, but like always a sad time, because it's like they don't even know what's good anymore. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You heard that Starfield sold like, I don't know, 146,000 copies or some shit like that.
Oh.
On PlayStation. And it's funny because they are using that. Like, I'm seeing people like trying to tag me and shit. Like, I give a fuck about how I thought the ponies were so hungry for Starfield. No, the casuals were never going to be hungry for Starfield. All you did was expose that there's only about 146,000 hardcore players on the PlayStation, and then the rest are all casuals. That checks out to me. That makes a little more sense, actually. But also, Soros was like number 4. So if Starfield did 146,000 and it was number 1,
damn. Say it is so.
Yo, there's gonna be like 16 people playing Soros.
About as many people that are playing Marathon.
That's some shit.
Oh shit! How's Marathon doing? I kind of forgot about that game.
It's doing pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah, it's under 25,000 now, so it's at 24 for its 24-hour peak.
Oh damn!
24K. So it's been steadily going down.
Wow,
that's crazy. Pull the plug. Pull the plug.
and we run across. I've run across a couple of those PS guys who seem to think that concurrent players means that's how many copies were sold on the peak.
Well, I mean, we know pony math is a fucking problem. So
it's a deceit.
I've still got a guy determined to prove that Xbox only makes 40% for their games on Steam, and 30% goes to PlayStation, 30% to Steam.
Yeah. Crack kills
that aren't PlayStation games.
Crack kills. Okay, crack kills. Yeah. But yes, that's a goddamn problem for these people for sure. You never quite know how dumb a pony is until you see them talk. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. You're like, they hit levels that you don't think can possibly, take place. And then you see them and you hear them and you're like, what the fuck happened to you? Like,
Facts.
Your mom should have swallowed for sure.
Oh, shit.
Dang.
Wow. Your mom should have swallowed for sure.
Yeah.
That's emotional damage. I wish I had the button. I hit it with a little emotional damage, but yeah. I mean, you ain't wrong. No. You ain't wrong. Let me get the homie Mac 22TH54 in the building with that $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my dude. He says, CMoney, please tell me you're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe # exclusives. Fam, bro, come on. Me? Us? You kidding me? Come on, bro. We're not those people. All right. We're not those people. The moment for exclusives has passed for me. Okay. That's not part of my content pipeline. Okay. I'm not out here waiting. Oh my God. Where's the next exclusive? Please. I'm gonna make a video about the exclusives. No, I don't give a shit. Okay. Asha could come out tomorrow and say, guess what, motherfuckers, we're pulling every game from PlayStation. no more exclusives. And I will just say that does not seem wise. That does not seem wise. Don't touch my Game Pass, Asha, please. High five, Asha. Please don't touch my Game Pass. Okay, that's it. Whatever you want to do, you want to appeal to the exclusive folk and give them a little something. I don't care. Just don't touch my Game Pass. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's the deal. That would be happy campers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all. That's all I'm asking. Please do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? You were gonna say something, Farrell?
No, I'm kind of on board with you. I mean, I think there is a place to do both where you have certain exclusives, like for a while you had South of Midnight and Avowed that were exclusive that eventually came over. I see a world where those games can kind of stay exclusive. But for the games that have a lot of bandwidth to where they can be really, huge characters, like there's no reason that, like, to me, Master Chief should be held down to one box, because you want Master Chief to be as big as he could be. Like, you want your biggest IP to be where Minecraft is at, where Call of Duty is at. And if you have IP that has that potential, I think it does make sense to put it in the places where it makes most sense for them to be.
I mean, I agree. You know what I'm saying? I agree. I just think I think that there's more things to be excited about with gaming than worrying about what's going to be exclusive or not.
Because that's a whole different conversation, though. Like, Are you excited for the games, or are you excited to run around saying you don't get to have this game? Like, where's the thrill, right?
Like when you, like, again, like once when we were in it, okay? Again, I'm not trying to sidestep and act like we're holier than thou and we weren't deep into the exclusive conversation. We were, okay? But I also used to shit myself in diapers when I was a baby, but I don't still do that shit anymore, okay? I've grown past it, okay? God damn, boy.
No.
I've grown past that stage.
Boy's still having some trouble with that, apparently.
I don't go backwards, okay?
Yeah.
Once I move on to the next phase of life, that's the phase I'm in. Now, if Xbox does it because they want to, appease these people, and, they went to Satya and they were like, bro, listen, give us 5 years. We're going to do the exclusive thing again, and then we'll be back. I don't listen, as long as they don't fuck with what we have, I don't care, because whether a game was exclusive or not exclusive, it doesn't change anything for me.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Exactly. And it's crazy because you hear some of these dumb bitches talking, and it's like, what are you crying about? Nothing has affected you in any way. Freaking Starfield being on PlayStation doesn't affect you in any way. The game has more sales. Great. Done. The end. Like, it's so difficult when you're dealing with ignorant people that can only you can't necessarily have a conversation with. It's like talking to a rock or a wall. They're set. That's it.
Look, I think at the end of the day, for the Twitters and the YouTubes of the world, this matters to Xbox, to a certain subset of Xbox content creators and, people on Twitter and TikTok and all this stuff, because for them,
to a lot of them, actually,
that was their haha points, right? Like, oh, look, we got this game. And it's like, okay, cool. I get that. Again, time it had its place, right? We did that.
I mean, who didn't make fun of the fucking gallopers in any way possible, right?
Facts.
Why the fuck not? They're a bunch of dumb bitches. So why not? Right? Why don't you take that opportunity, especially when they talk so much nonsense and most of it doesn't even make sense. And yes, you can also understand why they're putting some games on other platforms and still be okay with it.
Exactly. Yeah. I just think I I just won't. I won't subscribe to that idea anymore. It just doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm indifferent to it. I honestly, my recommendation for Xbox, not that they need it or would ask, is to just move past the exclusive conversation and just keep doing what us core players want, which is give us more games into Game Pass, and they keep delivering, bro. Like, it's nonstop.
I don't see how it makes sense to pull back from going ahead and putting games on other platforms. It doesn't make sense to me. However, if that's something that they decide to do, it is what it is. I just need to know the ripple effect. How does that affect us?
That's the big question.
That's the only thing that matters. Because I think that when they're running around talking about bring exclusivity back, they're not thinking of any consequences that can possibly come with that. So you have to be ready for what you're going to get based on those decisions. You want to cry about that? No problem. Bet. Here you go. This is what you get because of what you were whining about. In a perfect world, everybody gets their way. But unfortunately, one thing affects the other.
Agreed.
And we got to go to our boy Ryu are in the building. He says exclusives kill studios. Proof PlayStation Studios.
Facts.
It's true. 100%. The amount of games that are being made and dropped, delivered, like, it's insane in comparison to what we used to get. This is a time where it's like kill or be killed. You got to go out there. You got to show up. You got to put it everywhere you can and see what happens.
Yeah.
Even those smaller games that are a, creative, take, and they were greenlit because, yes, we need to have a nice rounded library. Guess what? If putting it on other platforms costs less than what it could possibly bring in, go ahead and do that. It's more than what you were making for it. And the big conversation is, does that keep these games in Game Pass? Do you guys need to take that extra step? Do you guys want to take that extra step so you have a bigger buffer, right? And let's not fuck around and act like Game Pass wasn't $20 and it went up 50%, right? For Ultimate. Yes, they brought in some new things. Great. But what happens when you start making them take things away because of the tantrums?
That's the point, right? Like, what these people don't understand is, like, look at Sony, look at PlayStation, look at their games. Now, maybe y'all look at that shit and you're like, oh my God, Ghost of Yota. Oh. Bro, that shit is it's a PlayStation. Bro, they haven't moved past PlayStation 4. Okay? PlayStation has not moved past PlayStation 4 with their games. Every game they made is a PlayStation 4 game with makeup on. Okay? That's it. And it's not good makeup. It's like makeup. It's like 3 a.m,
like some dry ass skin
Daywalker,
Yep.
Fucking makeup. Okay, who had like 6 sessions already tonight. Her makeup is all over the place, right? Like, that's God of War Ragnarok. That's Ghost of Yote. That's Spider-Man 2. Again, I'm not talking about whether the game is good or fun to play. The answer to that for me, I didn't play Yo Play, but the other ones, not that great overall.
The yogurt game?
But
the yogurt game?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yo Play. Yeah,
you call it Yo Play. You call it Yo Play.
But this is the thing, right? This is the thing. PlayStation did this with no blowback, right? No blowback. So they went ahead and kept the same generation tech of PlayStation 4 and just carried it over and just added the little gloss to it, right? A little bit, not too much.
Not too much.
Nothing that costs more than a nickel. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more. All right. But that's what they did. And what y'all don't realize is, mark my fucking words, if that becomes the new for Xbox, where they're going to go ahead and bring exclusive back, if they're going to go ahead and fuck with Game Pass costs to get people in there and cut corners for them, bro. They will do the same.
I mean, we could potentially be looking at drugstore makeup.
Bro, they're gonna do the same because you're telling them what all I keep seeing is be like PlayStation.
Yep.
So if I'm Xbox, why the fuck should I push to go take things to the next level if all these fucking people are just gonna cry about, well, make it exclusive, make it. Well, if I'm gonna make it exclusive, I'm gonna make less. So if I'm gonna make less, I'm gonna spend less. That's the math.
That's the math.
That's the way you make
Math
it work.
does not lie, right? The numbers need to make sense. And listen, the problem is that, and 100%, you didn't hear any complaining. If anything, they were gassing up these games, hoping that people will show up and support those devs, right? No problem. But the problem comes in when you have Xbox games, and if they showed up in those conditions, if they showed up in Spider-Man 2 fucking buggy land,
yep,
the world will shatter. It would.
Yep, everybody was shit on
exactly. So the expectation is not the fucking same. So if you don't want that level, that quality, that energy, because everybody loves to get involved when people have to be let go. Everybody loves to get involved when people, devs come out here crying, saying some shit, right? If you don't want your devs or things to change, just watch it. Be careful what you wish for.
Look, it's crazy because these people, if you ask them, right? If you ask somebody who is pro bringing back exclusives, pro, making a cheaper Game Pass, take out Call of Duty and all this other shit, take out Fortnite. If you ask them, how does it benefit you?
They can't answer. There's no answer.
I feel better. I feel better.
I have it, you don't.
I could talk about it on my show. It feels better.
Nothing is stopping you from talking about these games on your show, or
but that's the point. Why are we not talking about the games?
Talk about it. Why is the conversation not about the fucking games? And
maybe if you talked about the game and not about the exclusivity of it, maybe you'll promote it more, right? And people will go.
And you know what's the problem? They also go on a trashing wagon where it's like, what were you playing when you play that game? Because we didn't see what you saw. It's so easy for them to go on a trashing wagon when it comes to Xbox games too. A lot of Xbox people love to do that shit. And it's like they don't even support their own shit, because most of it I don't even understand. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, why are you even complaining about something like that? But it's only freaking, we're being made fun of Halo, Gears, and Forza. That's all we got. They went and bought. Everybody gassed up, right? Everybody's excited about what's being brought in. Everybody's excited about Game Pass. They want the loop around with the freaking dollar situation so they can go ahead and cheat it, right? So everybody else can pay for it, but your fucking ass is not really supporting it, but you want it to stay, right? You cheat your way through it. So now that they are in the place that they are, I just don't know who will flip the coin and say, I want exclusives, and then give me the games that you were giving me, and let's go back to that box.
You know what would happen if they actually talked about games?
Out of the box and then want to put the cap back in.
Agreed. Yeah.
You know what might happen if you actually talk about games in your platform? That platform might notice you and send you stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Then the jealousy might be gone.
And shit.
I think the games industry, I think media and fanboys are like in a little bit of fantasy land, like what we're talking about right here, because none of their sacred Sony studios have gotten touched yet to them. I mean, Blue Point I guess is kind of one of their sacred studios, but they still can hold on to the fact that, we still have all our single player studios that we care about. We've only lost the multiplayer ones. But at some point, them single player ones going to start going too. I mean, we're already starting to see an impact on these budgets, because I guarantee you, if PlayStation was in a better place, Sons of Sparta does not happen. Not like that.
Agreed.
You know, Spider-Man 2 doesn't quite happen like that. You know,
Yep.
so we're seeing the impact of all of these losses. It's bleeding over to single player, but we just kind of ignore it because a lot of the PlayStation contingent say, well, this is good because now PlayStation is learning the error of their ways, but we're still going to get our single player games. Soros is a copy and paste game. It's not this new experience that built on what Returnal is. You look at it, it looks just like Returnal, just reskinned. So, I mean, Sony can learn all they want, but if their games keep failing, everyone's going to be impacted at PlayStation Studios. And I mean, as far as the exclusive thing, part of the reason that they're struggling so much is because there's a lot of great Xbox titles over there that suck up people's time and attention. You know, Call of Duty, Forza Horizon now, Minecraft. Like, they have these big games over there that take away attention from PlayStation trying to get their live service started. So, I mean, like, people gotta look at this. I mean, look at Overwatch. Just made it to Switch. Once they get that kind of stabilized and up and running, I'm sure that'll have an impact on Nintendo's ecosystem. And then when you only have your games in one spot, you don't have a chance to make up for the losses that take place on your platform because you have these live service games just kind of eating up your player base. So it's like exclusives are like a hard reality that people are going to have to accept. That for a lot of games is just not a good idea. There's a place for them. I think every console is going to have some form of exclusivity, but I don't think that's the hill that they need to die on.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, like it just it just checks out. Go ahead. What do you think?
I just ran across a post, you know, Matt Piscatella, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to do it. He just made a post. So exclusives were walked away from in varying degrees because they weren't providing enough return, and now the platform strategies aren't providing enough return, so we're going back to exclusives.
I mean, theoretically, but I mean, this is the thing. This is going to be something that is going to be bouncing around, and again, we're going to like actually go into it. We're just kind of, this is a pregame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a pregame. So, like we're going to dive into it, but like this discussion is going to keep happening from now to June Showcase.
Absolutely, right? For sure.
It just seems like this is just the conversation point that is it's just the big divisive conversation right now. Like, it's just, there's the side that is don't give a shit like us, and then there's a side that just like they're still crying for that shit, and it's like I don't know.
How are we? Let's just move past the bullshit and let her do her thing.
Yeah,
let her figure it out. And I think in the conversations, what we're forgetting, right? The whole point is the developers so that we get our games, Xbox so we get our consoles. So stepping back a little bit and letting them figure out what they need to do so that they can keep providing us with what we need would be a great idea.
Yeah. Because I mean, I look at PlayStation because I'm a fan of games. So, you know, you want to see everyone make great games. And you just look at it like Marathon's flopping. Soros is looking like it's going to be a major flop also. And you're just like, you look at PlayStation Studios, there's like 5 or 6 studios that we can earmark right now as potential studio closures. You know, you look at Housemarque, you look at Bungie at this point. If they keep flopping, you know, they got to go. Team LFG.
Is Ben still around?
Ben is still around, but they're not making a game. So
then you still got Haven floating around out there.
You got Haven, you got Media Molecule. Like, these are 6 studios that could easily not be PlayStation Studios in the next couple years if things keep trending the way they go. You got to trim the fat somewhere, right?
So I don't know enough about Media Molecule, but I see some people saying stuff like, well, "What do they have on PlayStation that they won't be checking?"
I mean, the last game they made, I think, was Dreams, and that was a generation ago. So yeah, I mean, it's a reasonable question.
That's crazy. That I don't know how that studio must be canceled already, like internally.
They must be a great support studio to where they make themselves worth having. It must be a great support studio.
That's also very possible. Yeah. I could. It has to be.
They might do some polishing in the background, or something to kind of make themselves worth keeping around.
To your point, Pharaoh, like exactly, like you want these studios to come out here and show up, right? The whole point is for everyone to kind of just challenge each other and let's see what these studios can create to push those walls and to give us more. But apparently what's happening over there is that PlayStation, they are learning the lessons. The lessons to them are they're not showing up to buy the games. So where do we trim? They're not going to go out there and continue to do something that's not being supported.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I think there's a very reasonable question to ask as far as PlayStation's 2026. And it's, if Marathon flops, Soros flops, and what if Wolverine sells well technically, but it still flops? Because we have to remember they did get a hack. They did have to kind of redo the game because of the hack. So that's added budget. They still have licensing fees with Disney. So what if it does sell 10 million? What if 10 million isn't enough?
And what are Marvel's
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. So what if Wolverine sells well, but it's not enough for PlayStation?
So
what does 2027 look like for them after that then? Like what other future games that you thought you might get?
These are all fair questions that people out there are so afraid to ask. These are all valid questions. These are all things that should be put out there, and people. These are important conversations because it's difficult to see a future in the situation that they're in. It was difficult to see them come into 2026 and see and try to see how they're going to go ahead and handle that. Imagine 2027.
Yeah.
Facts. It doesn't bode well for them, and it just blows my mind that literally watching everything that the ponies, right, the ones that we make fun of, right, seeing literally what they go through. How can you, with any amount of ability to comprehend the situation, how can you look at what they're going through and say, you know what, Xbox should do the same?
That's crazy. That's crazy. The idea that you're looking at their failure and you think that that's the path that they should follow,
like, you can't
tells me everything I need to know about you. And the crazy thing is to take someone that says such stupid shit with a straight face and then think that your opinion is going to be valid to me in any fucking way or form. It's insane. No way that I respect your opinion when I hear the nonsense that comes out of your mouth. I can't. You already shown me that I shouldn't. And the crazy thing when it comes to these games is, Pharaoh, you brought up the love of just games in general. And I know that if they dropped a fucking great game that you couldn't resist, you go ahead and buy it. And Boy, I've seen what you've done out there. I see how you support the devs and buy your games. And so have we. We've invested more in PlayStation than these gallopers that run around talking about PlayStation all freaking day because that's their identity. And somehow you can't support your own fucking identity. That's crazy. You gotta let it die.
I mean, exactly. Like I can't comprehend it. I can't comprehend it. It just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. That being said, okay, let me get to some of the homies who are here. We got the homie General Chaos. He went ahead and became an on-point member through our gifted subscriptions, man. Shout out to the homie General Chaos, man. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you, my dude. Y'all know what to do.
Tell him, baby.
Put the motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome our boy General Chaos, our newest member. Thank you for the support, my brother. Appreciate you, homie. Y'all know what to do. I already did it. See that? Keeping you on your toes. That's the most important thing here. You need to wake up. All right. You thought I was going to go into it again.
Toes.
But I didn't. You know what I'm saying? It's got to keep you loose. Got to keep you jiggling. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
And you talk about us.
I'm just saying.
Got to keep it going. Show us, babe.
You got the homie back 22 TH 500 billion with that
helicopter.
Says
oh my god,
thank you, brother, for the support, man. I appreciate that. $2 super chat says hashtag that ship has sailed, hashtag exclusive CMoney. Thank you for not falling. Oh nah, fam, you know how we do, bro. Come on, man. Appreciate you, homie.
Shout out to Mac.
We got the homie Adidas 20. Shout out to the homie
Adidas,
member
what's
for
up?
25 motherfucking months, my dude.
Thank you,
my brother. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support. Says the bot extraordinaire in the building. Shout out, salute to Adidas. Appreciate you, my brother. And then we have our boy motherfucking Jonas the dad, member for 24 months. Yo, it's a crazy feeling to see all the homies who've been with us for so long, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Says 2 years of awesome fun. Thanks for being a great place to hang, chat, argue, and have a blast. Panels are great, and the friends, guests on the show are a blast.
Appreciate that.
Jonas,
that
man,
means a lot, man.
Bro.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Means a lot, bro. Thank you so much. And thank you for being here for 2 years, bro. That's 100%. Crazy. That's crazy. Of course, we got the boy, Broke Boy in the building.
Broke Boy.
Went ahead and gifted 5 additional On Point for Gamer memberships.
Let's go.
Man. Y'all know what to do.
Tell him, baby.
Put that motherfucker. Welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome our newest members, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking out with us tonight. Thank you all. And of course, our boy, Broke Boy. You know what he wants.
Oh,
all the way. Look at that.
Damn.
The emotional damage that he is prepared
to
receive.
He does that a lot.
It does.
Not just emotional.
Not just emotional. No physical. This guy. You know what I didn't do? And I feel like a bitch, as I didn't update the banner. So the banner's been rocking with none of the information. So let me go ahead and hit that real quick.
Damn, that's crazy.
I can't be doing some crazy shit like that.
That's why you acted like you were putting in the info before.
You know, life, you know, I don't know. That's the answer.
At least you noticed.
Yes, at least I did notice. So thank you for giving me that credit.
You remember when I was taking chapters?
Oh yeah, no. I know that.
So
I mean, to be fair, I take chapters now, but for like no reason. But I'm supposed to. If things were so busy, I would go ahead and
it's all right.
And make sure I do the useful thing. And
listen, you gotta roll with it. It be what it be.
Don't worry, I'm gonna end up going all the way back and clipping all of them, and there's gonna be just some old ass topics out there. But I don't give a shit. I did it. Okay. All right. Hold on. Almost have it.
You know what's crazy? By then they'll be crying about the same shit.
I know. It's still gonna be relevant because they're still fucking crying. Oh my god, you can't make this shit up, guys. You can't make this shit up. Look, I'd rather have less people come rock with us, but they're not crying.
Oh yeah.
Than have a bunch of people in the chat who just want to cry about the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't no babysitter.
No, We're good. We're good. So thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. You guys are the shit. All right. Now the banner has been updated. So now I don't feel
Right. Your sense of money's lacking.
Listen. All right.
I may have something to do with that too. You know?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
He's my booster seat.
God damn it. God damn it. You know what's crazy? You think if you think that this is just for the show, okay, you're wrong. Okay, you're wrong. We just got our daughter is turning of driving age, and so we're giving her a vehicle, but we got a new vehicle. It's a new truck, and the setting on the seat was high. You know, so when I was sitting on it, obviously I'm normally way taller than her, but on this, it just looked like I was sitting on something higher because the seat was up when we first got it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't adjust it down. And she's like, oh, it looks like you installed your booster seat. Like, what the fuck, Doodle? They can't even see us. God damn it. Shit. You guys be fucking feeding her mind. She be thinking she tall as shit.
Wow. That's crazy. The slander is wild.
Oh my God, that's wild. Oh, Jesus. All right, let me get the homie motherfucking Jay Slay in the building. What's up, man? Thank you, brother, for being here. Thank you for that $5 super chat. Says, CMoney, can you tell me what PlayStation exclusive has moved to PlayStation 5 Pros? But none.
Oh, shit.
GTA 6.
Oh,
GTA 6. GTA 6.
Yeah. But apparently these people want Xbox to copy them. Maybe they see something I don't know. They don't. You know what they see, Jay? They see exactly what we've been talking about. And it sucks, man. It sucks. It's the fact that they know that for them, they want it benefits their channel if that's the case, right? And it would benefit ours too. Like, to be clear, right? If they brought exclusives back and we fucking went full into exclusive talk again, it would benefit the channel, because that group of people, they love it and they want to go to next place and hear the same shit. But no, I'm sorry. It's just that's why they're promoting it. I don't give a shit. I don't need this like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not.
Hey, check your messages.
Oh shit. Check my messages. Let me see. Where do I have a message? Come over here. Wait, nope. If I click away from that screen, it's gonna take me away.
You're gonna freeze.
I'm gonna freeze and nobody will see me. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Well, broke boy done did it. If you're saying to yourself right now, goddamn, there's so many amazing games coming to Game Pass. If only I could have Game Pass. Well, goddamn it, broke boy done granted your motherfucking wish.
What?
Because one of you tonight at the end of the show will be walking away with 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate, courtesy of our boy Broke Boy.
Let's go.
Shout out to Broke Boy. I have the code right here, and one of you lucky, beautiful motherfuckers are going to have it.
It says a U.S. only code, so I'm not sure.
Oh, shit. Well, only the USA group. If you live in the USA, one of you American motherfuckers are going to be walking away with 3 months
full print base
of Ultimate. So sorry if you're not American right now. All right. But you know, you could technically change your move
to New Zealand like they do. Or you
could just change your fucking your country on your Xbox, right? And become American for when you're
3
playing.
months.
You know what I'm saying?
American.
But listen, American. That's just what it is. So shout out to Broke Boy. We'll be doing that at the end of the show.
It does not say it has to be for new subscribers either. So I'm just reading up to double check.
Yeah, no, that should be fine. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank
We'll
you.
definitely do it at the end of the show. Space Shot, thank you, my brother, for being here. Thank you for the $5 super chat, my brother. It says
Yo!
the exclusives cults are the flat earthers of gaming, and we already know that the PS5 Pro was Sony's fake moon landing.
Oh, shit!
I wish I had gunshots. I think I do. Hold on. It
Get 'em,
deserves to
babe.
be. It deserves to be looked at because they added some shit. Yes, look.
Shit. When I duck. Yo, mira. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Sorry, I can't see Doodle right now. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. Space Shot. You just got a pony. You just got a pony right there. Oh man. That's here.
God.
Oh,
That was the winner.
I've got
Right there.
kudos on a couple things. I had a PS guy tell me the other day on Twitter. He's like, you don't see PlayStation influencers and fans getting pictures with Estrino, Jim Ryan, Herman Holston, guys like that. It's like, yeah, when was the last time PlayStation had an event to celebrate their fans to actually give them the opportunity?
Facts. They gave up a long time ago. Xbox did 1 year off, and motherfucker was like, "Fuck you, Xbox! How dare you do that to me, SA?"
We'll do our own. Screw it.
Exactly. But yes, and then we do have Broke Boy just to be number one with his $5.01. I'm on top. Reverse style. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. Well, that's an image.
Crazy. That's real crazy. Well,
Okay.
that is
Okay,
Broke
Broke
Boy.
Boy.
that's wild.
I love how close we've all become.
Apparently.
This is a safe space we can share.
It is. You feel real safe, Broke Boy.
Oh my god.
Look
I
at
always
me
practice.
nice. Look at
I always practice safe.
You're right. You said too close.
Too close.
Marco's gotta start going to Bible study.
Oh my god. Listen,
Oh my
I
God.
didn't say it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the most important.
Oh, you guys are wilding. That's crazy.
I'm gonna need somebody to do 502
Right?
to knock Broke Boy just to fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? Just to knock him out. Oh man. All right, listen. We should probably start the show.
Probably.
I feel like we should. Let's go ahead. And I don't know what we've done for an hour, but we definitely did not start the show. So technically, all that crazy stuff happened pre-show. All right.
Technically. All right. Button up.
Okay. So let me see. Where the fuck? All right. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do this. Boom. Go there. Then I'm gonna do this. Come on. No. Be good boy. No. Stop it. What the? Come on, man. They're supposed to give me the side panel. Did they change something?
That's possible.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking freeze immediately. What is this? Show scenes. No, there's supposed to be. What is this? Is this the new button? Yes, split. Haha, bitch. All right. Sorry. I got it. I done did it. It's weird because it's on this side now. Okay. Gonna go here. Get everything lined up. All right.
Good job, C.
Hold on.
We'll just wait.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go. I'll get it. I'll find it. It's gonna be happening. Is that it? No, I'm gonna search right here.
No, great.
Remember, technically the show didn't start, so I don't want to hear no bullshit.
Well, listen.
Okay.
I wish we could believe in you as much as you believe in yourself.
First of all, let me see if this is
Did
going to
you
work.
get there yet?
Or is it going to be a bitch? Is it going to work or is it going to be a bitch? Oh, shit. Okay. I got access. Access Stevel. Okay. So now I'm going to take you back, say no, right? Hit you with a little bit of 1-2. Then I'm going to open that bitch back up. And then I'm going to hit you with a little blah, 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 right here. Boom. And it's golden. Golden grands, baby. We done did it. We done did it. Listen, it takes a village. I don't know. I'm just trying to get this shit over here. All right, here we go. Bam. Beautiful. Done it. Did it. Done it. Done did it. You know what I'm talking about. Don't confuse me, guys. All right. We're already fucking this shit up.
You might
Broke boy. Broke boy went ahead.
I want to go. Yeah, you might want to go to broke boy.
He went to 502. It says, here we go. Some people like 69. I know those who prefer 71, which is 69 with 2 fingers where the sun don't shine.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What the fuck? Yo? Oh, broke boy.
Me.
Okay.
That's wild. Okay, well, somebody has to do 503. Okay, we gotta get rid of this name on here with this fucking 2. These goddamn 2 pennies. All right.
Oh my
That was
god.
wildly inappropriate. Okay. My virgin ears.
That's wild.
Okay, my virgin ears. All right.
You got, how many kids you got? See money, a virgin ears.
Listen, don't worry about that. Don't be trying to use facts. Okay. I'm trying to use no goddamn facts here. Oh my god. Okay. I got it right here. I got it here. We're ready to go. We're fucking ready to go.
You're skipping.
Am I?
Yes.
We're skipping what?
Our boy.
My fucking cracked where?
Yes.
Oh, god damn it. Ryar, what's good, my dude? You fuck. Ryar, it's supposed to be 503. You just did 502. It's the same number, Ryar. It's supposed to be 503.
Damn it.
God damn it, Ryar. Shout out to our boy Ryar. Thank you, my brother. So let's get back to using the ponies. CMoney, no booster. See on his tiny truck. It's a big truck. Okay.
I should tell him what you did to my truck. That was.
I didn't do it.
Yes, you did.
No,
yes,
shut
you
it.
Did.
Don't be saying nothing.
Right, I'll tell you later.
No.
I'll tell you later.
Try to put that out there. That's slander. That's slander. Okay. Don't believe anything she says. It's lies. Oh shit. Look who fucking did a fucking stone cold fucking
oh shit.
stunner
He shot that
on the
shit
game.
down.
Mac 22 TH.
Let's go.
In celebration of Fortnite getting Stone Cold Steve Austin, did the stunner on all these bitches with that $10 super chat. Says it's me the broke boy. That's just wrong. CMoney, I get your back. Listen, you put I get your back, not I got your back. I don't feel comfortable with this, Mac. Okay? I don't fucking what? God damn it, Mac. Why? That's good.
He fixed it on the bottom.
You can't fix it on the bottom. Oh shit. Oh god damn.
That sounds worse.
That's hilarious. Oh my god. All right.
Oh,
Sorry, broke boy, but you got denied.
you got knocked the fuck
You
out.
got knocked the fuck out.
You sure about that?
Oh my god. Jesus. I'm gonna put him in here. At least he has some time. He
Right,
has some
said
time to
white
try.
his back. Oh my god.
Bro, boy's an asshole. 10:02. I'm back on front. Oh my god. Jesus, bro, boy, you're crazy.
Oh
Thank you, brother, for the thank you for that 10. Mac, I'm sorry. Broke boy is crazy. Broke boy is fucking crazy.
All right, I'm done. People can do what they want now.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Oh god. All
Oh
right.
my god, look at Eric's comment.
Which one? I can't see, man. I can't see. Let me see. Let me see. E-ranks. Lay off CMoney, y'all. Just let him be happy about his Tonka truck. That's fucked up. That's real fucked up. That's real fucked. Y'all cold. Y'all cold as fuck.
I'm going to work, babe.
Asshole. Oh my god.
Don't forget your stepping stool.
Oh my god. That's crazy. Well,
Oh my god.
thank you for the abuse. You know I love that.
You're wild.
You know that's my favorite. That's my favorite. Let me get the homie Illuminati in the building. What's up, man? Thank you for being here, my brother. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Says Pony's waited 3 years for Starfield and bragging that it's gonna be the best place to play, only to fire it up and get an error screen is diabolical. Oh
Wow.
yeah, I heard that there was some stuff going on. Listen, Xbox know what they're doing. Sabotage. Oh, you thought you were gonna play?
But
Said
it's
it didn't go so
crazy.
well.
3 years later, like I told y'all, I was getting that shit. Imagine waiting 3 years to see if this happens for you. That's wild.
It's real wild. It's
Like I
real
said,
wild.
man.
for Starfield on play for those who can't play it on PlayStation, it's a 4.16 with 4,500 ratings.
Nice.
Life
Nice.
of
All
a
right. We gotta get this show started.
Yes.
All right, guys. It's time.
And with that,
Xbox CEO Asha Sharma, her internal memo was leaked. It was leaked. And I think she leaked it. You know what I'm saying?
I think so
I think
too.
she was like,
I'm not
I'm
falling
gonna
for the
CC everybody else. No. Listen, I don't know. I'm not saying she would do that. I mean, somebody I'm sure did.
I feel like we're finding out a lot of things that are not meant for us to find out.
Listen, I think Asha knows exactly
Mhm.
what she's doing.
Absolutely
Right?
agreed.
Look, I said it. I thought she was what Xbox needed to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever decision she's making, good, bad, crazy, not crazy, I just feel like she's bringing a spark back
Yes.
because she's so adamant about like, hey, you guys talking, I'm listening. Boom, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just really on top of this shit, and it's exciting in that respect,
is.
right? But
Hopefully it'll last, right? Because they asked for a lot.
I mean, I think it will last. I think this is just who she is. I think that's the role she's coming into and wanting to be that person, right? Again, I said it earlier, but I do feel like I feel like she wants to be the people's champ, right? She wants to be the people's CEO. She wants to be the one that is doing the shit that the people find important.
That
You know what I'm
they
saying?
want, yeah.
That's the loudest ice cube
that?
situation I've ever heard in my life. That's a lot of ice cubes. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a boy Pharaoh?
I think that's Farrell. I don't think Farrell even knows where he is right now. He's lost. I don't think he's listening to us. Look at him. He's just staring off into the abyss. Look at him. He doesn't even know what's happening right now.
It's not me because I have a good drink tonight.
Maybe they're garlic infused.
Maybe it's garlic infused.
No, I missed it.
There it is.
Oh,
Your
man.
ice, we heard all the ice. The ice was like, it was
Oh, dang, my
crazy.
bad.
It was an
My mic is
amplified
super
ice.
sensitive.
Does it remind you of anybody, babe?
Oh, you with the
The
ice?
ice, yeah.
Oh, yeah. People are obsessed with ice. But let's get back to the conversation at hand. Yes, Asha is out here really trying to take that place, right? And it's effective. It works. She's coming in, after the fact, right? And she has a lot to kind of deal with and making it priority to appeal to the people, whether I agree with the exclusive conversation, Game Pass, all that shit, whatever comes from that. The fact that she's coming out here wanting to appeal to the people and, really just start checking off shit that people have been asking for that's admirable. I co-sign that. I like that idea. But that being said, let's get to this leaked memo. All right. So The Verge has gone ahead and put out a article here, and we were gifted this article. Okay. So we can actually read it instead of reading the little blurbs that people have taken. So it says Xbox Game Pass has become too expensive says Microsoft's new gaming chief in leaked memo. Microsoft is getting ready to address Game Pass pricing concerns. And there's Asha. Let's see. Says Microsoft's new Xbox chief, Asha Sharma, has signaled that Xbox Game Pass pricing is about to change. In an internal memo to Xbox employees obtained by The Verge, Sharma admits that, quote, Game Pass has become too expensive for players and that Microsoft needs to, quote, a better value equation. And then there's another quote. Game Pass is central to gaming value on Xbox. It's also clear that the current model isn't the final one, says Sharma. Short term, Game Pass has become too expensive for players, so we need a better value equation. Long term, we will evolve Game Pass into a more flexible system, which will take time to test and learn around. Okay, so that statement right there has a lot to unpack. Okay, so we'll definitely go back to that, but let's keep going. I don't know. I haven't read the whole article, so I didn't know I was going to get into it. Microsoft hiked the price of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate at $29.99 per month last year, massive 50% hike. Company tried to justify the price hike with a variety of upgrades across all of its Xbox Game Pass tiers, but the cost increase has clearly taken its toll on Game Pass. I understand that part of the cost increase for Game Pass was down to Microsoft's decision to add Call of Duty into the subscription service.
Oh,
I reported nearly 2 years ago that Microsoft had been debating whether to put new releases of Call of Duty into Game Pass, with concerns from some at the company that the time that the revenue generated from typical Call of Duty sales would be undermined by Game Pass. Microsoft went on to add Call of Duty to Game Pass in summer of 2024. Over the weekend, Windows Central Jez Corden hinted that Microsoft might be about to take Call of Duty out of Game Pass. This is a quote, says, if they take Call of Duty out of Game Pass this year, which is a possibility from what I've heard, I think it will kind of reveal some of the cracks in the strategy, possibly, says Corden. Sharma references the, quote, online chatter about rumors of Microsoft changing Game Pass pricing and says she'll, quote, go deeper with Xbox employees next week. I wouldn't expect any immediate price changes in the coming days, but it certainly seems that Sharma is aware of the Game Pass pricing issues and is getting ready to address them in the coming weeks. Okay. So there's a lot of, not a lot of, but there's different scenarios here that we need to unpack. So let's, before getting into the Call of Duty conversation,
okay.
because I feel like that is a huge conversation.
Agree.
That has a lot of possible repercussions that, you know, the kids out here in these streets who are saying, yeah, get rid of it, are not thinking about. And it's a serious conversation that we need to have. But let's start with just her coming out and acknowledging for herself that Game Pass has become too expensive for players. Now, let's break that down for what the reality is, right? The reality is that for $30 you get everything, including outside perks like Fortnite Crew and Ubisoft and all this other stuff, and like you get everything there. So let's be clear with the verbiage. She's not talking about core players. Okay. She's not talking about core players. She's talking about the people who are who don't buy that many games. Okay. If you don't buy that many games, then when you look at Game Pass, you're not seeing, oh, I would have bought that. I would have bought that. I would have bought that.
Yeah.
You're seeing, oh, I just have Game Pass to try games that I would have never bought. So now it's too much for me. And I think it's too much because they want the selling point that Game Pass originally had, which is the day one games, right? So Ultimate is the only place that you get day one games, right? The next tier down is premium. You get Xbox games 1 year later. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is who she's talking about, right? Because any real super core gamer who like would be buying games, there's no way you could look at the $30 and think that
It doesn't make sense
doesn't make
to
sense.
take that route.
It's impossible. Every single game just replaced this month, right, is a game that you 100% need to play. So that's $20 if you don't have Game Pass. And you're saying $10 more doesn't make sense to have access to everything else that came out or coming out this month and prior. Like, come on, it's bullshit, right? So $30 100% is not too expensive. But she is referencing the non, the hardest of the hardcore. But that's also what the fuck the point of Ultimate is, right? It's Ultimate for that reason. But she goes on to break up when she says short-term Game Pass has become too expensive for players, so we need a better value equation. And then long-term, right? So let's look at the short-term for a second.
Okay.
So when they say a better value equation, obviously, I think that this is where the reconfig of tiers underneath Ultimate will be. I don't think you get rid of Ultimate. I don't think that's a possibility because it doesn't make sense when there are many people who subscribe to Ultimate.
Yeah, I don't think that will make sense. I hope they don't mess with Ultimate, but yeah, a better value equation. We're looking at, in my opinion, new brackets, right? We're looking at a way to kind of make it more accessible for other people with what they would want. So they're going to have to go ahead and break that up a little bit better so that it suits more to like the player style than it does now, right?
Agreed.
They're going to need more tiers.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So I think you're right. I think you're right 100%. I think that's going to be the big play, that there's more tiers introduced, right? I think that's going to be the big deal. But I think what they're going to try to figure out is how, I think for them, they realize that first party games are the hook. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's way more other games than the first party games that go in, I think they realize that first party games are the hook, and that 1 year delay
it's a problem
is making those lower tiers look less attractive because they're forcing you to pay monthly and still buy those first party games,
the ones that you're interested in. Now, how much is premium again?
Is it 15 or 20?
That's what I wasn't sure if it was 20.
I don't know if it's 15 or 20. I think it's 15, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. So they have some room to play with the $24.99 or $25, right? There's some room there. We'll see.
I mean, that's going to be the question, right? What does that mean to them adjusting it? But then when you go to long term, we will evolve Game Pass into a more flexible system, which will take time to test and learn around. Now, flexible to me sounds like it's pick your poison, right?
Yeah.
What's important to you and what are
you willing to live without, right?
Exactly. So there might be a list of like 10 things you can have in your Game Pass, and you might be able to pick 3. You know what I'm saying? And like, pick your poison to see the plan you want. I mean, or it's just the mainline one, and then it's like, do you want these add-ons? Do you want, Ubisoft Plus? Do you want EA? Do you want these other things? So the problem though with that scenario is that all of a sudden, well, now Ubisoft and EA, they can't rely on the fact that if you have Game Pass, you have access.
Yeah, it may not make sense, right?
So then the partnerships can start getting fucked up.
The partnerships may become an issue. They're gonna have to maybe. Oh man, this is tough. maybe keeping games like Gears and Halo and Forza and Call of Duty on the Ultimate, right? But then kind of playing around with some of the other titles where people don't have to wait a full year. Selective, with what they do. Maybe
It's
that's
it's
the way
a
to
hard
go.
it's hard
It's a
to
difficult situation to kind of please everyone.
it's hard to balance out.
Mhm.
It's hard to balance out. So I want to get your guys' take on this particular thing and what you think about what she said about Game Pass and how you think that this might work. Keeping in mind, let's leave out the Call of Duty conversation because we're gonna go into that separately. But Broke Boy, when you hear Sharma talking about, Game Pass becoming too expensive for players and they need to do a better value equation and then possibly making something more flexible in the future, where do you kind of sit with that idea, and what do you think they should do?
I mean, that's one of the big things that happened when they did raise the prices. I think they're trying to recover from some of the backlash on that, because a lot of people, I mean, at least they said they canceled. Whether they did or not, we don't know. I mean, I can say I canceled, but I'm paid up till May of 2028. So what does that affect on me? So I did it on principle. Okay, it still doesn't do anything. They've already got their money. But a lot of people also don't understand. It's as long as they make it simple. I mean, the last couple of times they've just made it more confusing because they keep saying we're going to give you Game Pass Ultimate, but then we're going to add 3 or 4 other tiers where you can choose from too. Just make 3 tiers, be happy, and like they did before, have just the essentials tier, just have I guess you have 4, which they got now, but for some people it is expensive. I mean, I won't lie. For me, it's not. For other people, it is. So if they can find a better way to get more people into it, I'm all for it. But yeah, $30 is still pretty good. I mean, even if I also don't see them dropping it. I see them might be adding something else to it,
you can't drop it. You can never drop it. It's never going to happen. They're not going to get rid of the $30 tier. The $30 tier is going to be for the people who don't want to pick and choose and they want everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's going to be. So if you think they're going to lower the $30, I highly, highly doubt it. There's like a 1% chance that they go down in price. You never go down in price. You always add value.
Yeah, in my opinion, they're not doing that. I think that you can add value to make people want to go ahead and get Ultimate for the $30 if you feel a need for that. If you think that what you need to do is break up your games and have more options for day one, maybe those cheaper games they can put in some of these. I don't think premium, if it's $15, is where it should be. So create a new bracket that will go ahead and have some day one games that are not like those big known titles, right? We talk a lot about, some of the artistic games like South of Midnight, right? Maybe that's something that could have went, and it's a cheaper price as well. So maybe that's something that could have fallen in a new bracket where they also get it day one.
And the other possibility is, like a la carte option where you pick what you want. But usually when you do that, if you pick and choose, it's still going to end up being around the same prices as other stuff too, because they'll bump the prices up a little bit if you want each one separately.
Agreed. And then obviously there's always the chance that you can do like certain price games, like Xbox first party games that are $50 and above are in a higher tier, and anything they price $40 and below are part of a different subset group. If you want to be, breaking it up, right? Like, oh, this one gets these cheaper tiers. It feels so convoluted. I'm not gonna lie. It does. Feels like a lot.
I agree. 100%.
Feels like a lot.
I want, if you don't mind, let me see if I can find the message. Here we go. My girl Michelle Alexandra is in the building. Thank you for
Michelle,
rocking out.
good.
And she says, I paid my money for 3 years. Don't F with the service I paid for. If you want to add lower tiers, fine. But if you take COD out, I will be pissed. That's the problem. And that's the wrath they're going to have to deal with. I don't see a situation where they can take anything out. There are people that go ahead and they stack and pay for a year, 2 years, 3 years. So the thing that's happening is that they can add, but they can't fuck with premium if people have been paying for that, or ultimate if people have been paying for that. That's already locked in.
The only
Right?
thing you could do
The
is
only
give
thing-
more. You
Exactly.
can't take away.
You can give more, you can't take away. And then the new tiers can probably fall in an in-between situation where it's like, okay, this is brand new, if that's what you want to invest in. And even then, you may be messing with the people that may have premium and would have been okay. And they have it stacked and they would have been okay paying, let's say, $20 for a higher version. This is a risky situation that they're going to have to kind of like really maneuver through, because again, this is not a month to month. This is something that some people have already invested, and they've invested in that version. If you bring in new versions that maybe suits them better, they're going to be pissed. They're going to feel like they either wasted money or that they could have been paying a little bit more to get a better deal. I mean, this can get messy.
I mean, it is a big possibility where this can get real crazy. And you know, honestly, like I see Gaming Lifestyle. What's up, man? Thank you for being here. It says, okay, how about this? Let me choose what I want in my subscription and build Game Pass on how I want it. Listen, this will be my answer to you. Okay. That's fine, right? That's okay if they want to build like this Lego block fucking version of Game Pass. Like I don't know how would they do that. What are they gonna do? Charge you $5 for every thing, and then when you build it separately, it comes out to the same price as Ultimate, or would it cost more? Or like also, like what other, like this is games, right? So the thing is that you got basically 2 buckets, or let's say 3 buckets. There's first party games, there's third party games, right? And then day one games, right?
Yes.
So day one games, you have first party, they go in there, you have third party, they go in there, right? So there's really, the question is, do you want day one games, or are you okay not having day one games? And then it's just about what are you willing to spend to get that stuff. But like, what was it before? I even forget. What was the price before Ultimate? Was it 15 or was it 20
for premium?
Ultimate
was 20. Ultimate was 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ultimate was 20, right? So Ultimate was 20. It went up $10, but they did a way bigger investment in the amount of games, day one games that we're getting, and you know, Game Pass games that we're getting. Huge investment they made there. And we also got some of the extra perks that came along with it. Like again, somebody like us, we have, you know, Fortnite crew, so that's included now, so that saved us money. But like honestly, for us, I can't imagine like going down in price for the same service. Like that would be great. It's just unlikely, right? Like it's just highly unlikely that they would do that, because it would throw off anything else beneath that. And then if you're going to build like separate versions of this shit, it can get real fucking like,
it can get really messy. And I think the problem also, like, you know, yes, ideally we can all build our own Game Pass, but that would get really messy. And I think that will get more expensive for us if we start picking and choosing and kind of building, right? If they have certain add-ons that you start adding money here and there, it will actually end up in a messier situation. We'll probably end up sending more money than when it's bundle. When they do these bundles, and I see a lot in the chat about taking out Fortnite or taking out certain things. When they did that bundle was kind of like these were deals that were made, and they're justifying the extra $10. They turned it into a bundle and said this is how much more we would need, and that's how it made sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So
the math
not
doesn't work
something that
out
you're gonna
straight.
be like, take out Fortnite and give me back my $10.
Exactly.
Because those were deals that they made because they thought it made sense for Game Pass. And here now we can wrap this up with a bow and you pay $30 for it. It's a way to kind of like make it make sense as to where that money is going, aside from, you know, the boost that it needs for their day and date, right?
That's the thing, babe. It's not cut and dry.
This out and because I don't use it, but I think there are a lot of people, and again, this is where it gets a little messy and why they can't take certain things out. Ultimate cannot be fucked with, because if you take certain things out, those people that justify Ultimate to see what they may end up liking, but for sure have a, you know, certain amount of games a year that they're like, bet this makes sense for me to do because these games I'm going to play for sure, and then everything else is like, all right, a bonus. That's where it gets messy, because if you take out one or two of the games that they're going to play and the reason why they're subscribed to Ultimate, then that goes out the window. You lose a lot of people like that. A lot of people are not sitting there saying every single game that comes out I'm going to play, but because I will have access to all of these games and I'm definitely going to play these games here, that's where it makes sense, right, for them to do, especially if they go and get a deal and they're not paying the full $30.
Yeah, agreed.
So that's what can happen. What can also happen with obviously, I don't think they're going to go ahead and lower the price of Ultimate, but instead of making it so cheap out there where these deals, you know, you're having people sign up for these deals, find a middle ground, an in between, and maybe people won't feel like $30 is that much, and then people won't be able to get away for those that don't go and get those deals. So maybe people won't get away with getting it at such a low price. Find a middle ground, and that's how much it costs, period. And then you can lower the $30 because you're not banking on the people that don't go get those deals and are paying the $30 to go ahead and kind of pick up the slack of those that do. So maybe that's something else to mess around with.
I mean,
like, why do you have the price for $30 if you can go on another website and get it for what? What are the prices that they have it there for? 15, 20? Like, what are we doing?
I mean, maybe that's one of the issues. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
they should button things up. Like,
I mean, I would probably imagine that not many people do that, right?
I will probably imagine that not many people do that, but I also know that, you know, some people that talk about the $30 are not paying $30. So
yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing for me is that the idea that you say, okay, let me get Fortnite out of there, let me get Ubisoft fucking classics or whatever, like Ubisoft Plus or whatever it is out of there, and think that that's going to equal you be able to see physical dollars come out. And that's just not the reality. Like, Microsoft didn't have a deal that said, okay, we're going up $10. It's $3 for Fortnite. It's $6 for this.
Exactly.
No,
as a whole, that's what you're getting.
They're going to go ahead and they have their own deals or whatever. They could either have paid a lump sum for a certain amount of people who have it, like for every certain amount of people who sign up for it. Maybe it's just everybody who takes advantage of Fortnite Crew is where they pay for it. So it's not like just a straight up, it's not a building block of prices that you could just remove one piece and say, yep, that is worth $3 in your subscription.
Let's put it this way. You don't go to a restaurant and you order a freaking burger and you say, you know what? Hold the bacon or hold the lettuce and tomatoes, and they say, well, hold on, let me adjust that price because you're not going to be eating that. They don't. They're going to charge you
not the basic stuff, right? Like, so
the price is the price.
Yeah, like if you buy a burger that has lettuce and tomatoes in it, if you take that out, they're not going to give you a cheaper price. If you get mustard on there, they're going to charge you more because mustard sucks. You know what I'm saying?
That's not why.
That's why, because
But-
mustard is trash. Yeah, the point is that it's not cut and dry. It's not a 100%. This is what it costs for this. So you can't just be like, I'm taking that out. Okay, it's just not true. It's just not true. You
But
can't,
I will
can't do it that
also,
way.
for anyone thinking that the price is going down, we know that they're having conversations with Netflix as well. I saw Netflix in the chat, just reminded me that they are having conversations with Netflix. They're trying to make a deal with Netflix. We don't know what that means. So maybe we're looking at a higher price for Ultimate. That's going to be a new bundle. If you decide to incorporate Netflix in there, we don't know how they're going to go about that.
Well,
But
I
the
would
whole
imagine that
idea
would
of
be
lowering the price when they're out there making new deals. It doesn't seem realistic to me.
I think that's where the value proposition comes in, where they would add to it. I don't think you're going higher than 30. I think it's all of a sudden now you can get this with it. So I think increasing the value is the
What's
point
important,
here, right? So again, she says, so we need a better value equation, right? So that's going to be different versions of it, right? So it's just a matter of how that's going to shake out. Farrell, what do you think, man? What do you think about this whole situation?
I'm pretty much on board with you. I think Game Pass Ultimate needs to be Game Pass Ultimate, and it needs to have all the day one games. I think it needs to have the cloud. Like, I consider the way you and I game, and I guess I would consider ourselves, like, if Xbox were like to categorize us, we're like full suite customers. We game on PC, we game on the cloud, we have the handheld, and we access games in a variety of different ways, and we need Game Pass Ultimate to be Game Pass Ultimate for us to get, the most out of our gaming experience. Now I can see them introducing other tiers for people who are strictly console gamers, or strictly PC, like, how you already have PC Game Pass. They could have an equivalent for console where you're just a console gamer and it's cheaper for you to game that way. Maybe you only want the first party games. There's different things they could do. I could see them introducing a tier or two to where it makes sense for the console gamer, or you could just add more value to premium, and keep it at the same price, where it's at $16 now, but maybe premium doesn't have any cloud access, but you get day one games. I think there's different ways that they could go about it, to where they increase the value while keeping it around the same price, or they introduce a different tier that's just a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, I think the one thing that I think people should probably leave alone is the idea of cloud being not part of it, because I think they invested too much money in that whole thing, that cloud, they just want, like, if you have Game Pass of any type, you could play your games on cloud. Like, that's part of the play anywhere, right? If you remove cloud, all of a sudden you're limiting what that play anywhere looks like. So I don't think that would be a thing. If anything, there might just be a cloud only tier, where if you only want to engage with cloud, then maybe that will be it.
Hey, see, but I sent you a little bit of somewhat breaking news. It actually came out this morning. News came out this morning, but I don't know if you've seen it. It's not really in regards to PlayStation or Xbox, but I think it's a game that you did like.
Wu-Chan Fallen Feather Studio Lenzi will reportedly shift to support work as core dev team dissolves following director's dismissal. Oh no, that sucks. That game was fire.
That's what I say. I thought that's the reason I sent it to you, because I remember you saying.
See, but this is the fucking problem, man. Like, none of this shit is guaranteed for these people, bro.
Yep.
Like, this game was everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what they're going to do. They're going to, like I said, there's going to be articles saying it's Game Pass's fault.
Well, no, that, I mean, yeah.
It's not. But there's going to be out there people saying it.
Yeah, of course, because the people are they're ridiculous. If anything, that boost of income, like, Game Pass is not on PlayStation, right? Yeah. So, like, supposedly they're the biggest place, right? And, like, if a game could be exclusive over there, because that's what sells, right? Exclusivity, then a game that releases on PlayStation and elsewhere should 100% be fine, right?
Like I say,
So
I don't want to
it's
sidetrack.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to sidetrack the show because I just saw that and I thought you would be interested in it.
Yeah, that's wild. But I mean, it pertains to the conversation because that is something that is like that game was a phenomenal game. There's no reason why that game should not have done well. And the fact is that games today are like, look, no matter how you cut it, gamers are playing the same games they've been playing for years.
Yep.
Okay. Fortnite, Minecraft, fucking these Overwatches and WoW and COD. These gamers are just on fucking repeat, bro. Like they just keep playing the same shit
because they found their sweet spot.
Yeah, and it makes them happy.
Yep.
And it makes them happy, and that's what game's about, right? The problem is that for these developers who are out here making these different games and want to do something and make these hits, like it's big risk for them. And even being everywhere, your game is likely to get ignored.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the reality. If anything, being in Game Pass at least shines a light on them.
I mean, it secures a bag. It's literally
secures a bag and marketing.
Marketing,
right? Yeah.
because people are going to talk about it if they have access to your game.
Of course.
But
and in that month, you're the big dog,
this
right?
Is also This is also to show you because people love to say that Game Pass is killing gaming. No, it's not what's happening. It's the amount of games that are being made, what the players are looking for. Like there's so many variables that goes into it. If anything, getting a Game Pass deal and being a part of that conversation in a bigger way, it's a bigger deal.
Exactly. Like, look, like again, like this is just a bonus, right? Like, hey, we're in Game Pass, we'll take the bag. Because, like, you know, most of these games, if they're not, I mean, let's be clear, if they're not a known IP, it's very difficult to hit a home run.
Yeah.
Especially when you're in a niche genre, right? Let's be clear. Like, as much as people want to pretend that Souls-like games are some massive fucking hits, I mean, they're not, right? You have the runaway successes like Elden Ring, which was a crazy, scenario, but like what other game has done fucking Elden Ring numbers in that genre? And if you can think of one other one, great. What other one has? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like compared to how many of them come out, none of them are hits outside of a very select few.
Yeah,
because people don't finish those games and say, I need to find another game that's like that one.
Yep.
So they don't look in that genre for the next, game that's in the same genre as that. It's not like the same as like shooters where they kind of have similar mechanics. Whereas like, I want to find the next great shooter. It's not, because
it's just the one that hits.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. I mean, again, these smaller companies, when they come out here and they try to, catch a wave and get into them, like there's a lot of them that look alike. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that Wu Chang had any kind of visibility for me was because it was in Game Pass.
Yeah.
You know how many of those types of games come out in any given year? You know what I'm saying? Like so many, right? So the only reason Wu Chang had my eye was because it was in Game Pass. If it wasn't in Game Pass, I would have never bought it. Not because it doesn't deserve it, but I'm not that, I'm not a fan of Souls like that.
Yeah.
So
but that's where like the no risk situation comes into play, because this is how, if that genre is not exactly your type of genre that you're looking for, because it's in there and it looks cool, you're like, all right, well, let me try it out. And people end up falling in love with the game if you made a good enough game. But back to the exclusivity conversation, there are like this is happening even with TV. There are shows that are made for like Peacock, and you see them making a deal with Netflix.
Yep.
And they're making their way around, right? Because it's a necessity. Yes, you went ahead, you maxed out your audience, and now you're looking to go somewhere else where you can get a new audience, where you can get new eyes, where people may end up liking it, and then you end up maybe making another season because of that. But this is not an isolated situation to gaming. This is everywhere.
Agreed. All right, so so obviously when it comes like the actual Game Pass conversation, with it being too expensive and they have to do a better equation, all that shit, like, look, there's definitely ways that it could be done. I don't think touching Ultimate is one of those ways. I think Ultimate stays Ultimate, is in the definition of the name. Every version of what's available needs to be an Ultimate. If it's in any tier, it has to be an Ultimate. If it's any option, it has to be in Ultimate. That was beautiful. Thank you. Can't wait to fix that. As she walked by and knocked everything over. No, that's fun. Thank you, dude. I can't wait to pick all that up. Oh, you're so amazing. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, baby. Wow, so sweet. But yes, okay. This is just what it is, right? There's a lot of versions of this that could take place. Again, frankly, I don't care what they do, as long as it's beneath my Ultimate. Leave my Ultimate alone. I'm happy with what I got. If you want to give me more, I'll take more. Don't raise our price right now. It's not necessary. Let's live with this. Let's rock with this for a while, and then give lower tiers. Sure, whatever you want to do. I echo my heart of heart feeling about this. I echo Michelle Alexandra 100%. There's tiers for a reason. For Xbox to make the money that they need to make because of what they're doing, they did what they did. Look, the $15 dollar tier doesn't have day one games. If they bring back a $20 tier that has day one games, but not some of them, whatever, that's fine. I don't care. It doesn't really matter to me what people get underneath. It is a little disingenuous to cry about this when there are other options, and things go up. So it is what it is. We'll see what they do.
I would say something that might be like extremely attractive if they could like do like a $45 to $50 Netflix Ultimate bundle, where you get Netflix and Game Pass Ultimate built in. That would probably be.
I've got 3 different things to give me free Netflix subs.
But I'm saying, like, for the people that pay for both, I mean, it would be cheaper than paying for each individually. And you can probably like, have like Game Pass maybe built into the Netflix app when you use it on, other devices, and then you kind of circumvent PlayStation and Nintendo in that way. And I mean, I think there's a lot of different ways they could kind of play with that one if they were able to pull off that deal.
I mean, it's definitely possible. I know that like that would be really valuable to a lot of people, but I also think that right now boosting up Game Pass, even with something as clearly beneficial to a large group of people, like I feel like they probably want to stay away from doing anything that really bumps the price for now. But
that would actually lower
like
your
you
price.
Said, it would.
Say it again. It'd be you wouldn't categorize it under Game Pass to be Netflix Ultimate, so it like you kind of circumvent it by it's not a Game Pass price raise. It's like,
maybe it's a Netflix deal. So if you go on Netflix, and see hey, you want Game Pass, pay $50 and you get Game Pass and this.
Yeah,
that's sure. Or like, Yeah, I mean that's definitely a possibility. It definitely would be interesting. It's definitely interesting to see what they're gonna do with that. But let's go ahead and move over to another conversation, which I think is a little more, slippery. And that's the conversation of Call of Duty. Okay. And the conversation is a big one. It's a really a big deal because Call of Duty, they're saying, the way it's framed is that Game Pass went to $30 because of Call of Duty. Okay. Because they felt like they were going to lose money for Call of Duty. So they put it in Game Pass and bumped the price. And that's the reason. That's what they're saying. Whether that's true or not, we don't know, obviously. But that's what they're saying. But now the word on the street from Jez is that they might be thinking of taking Call of Duty out of Game Pass. And listen, it's already this is the problem that I have with this conversation. Okay. It's already out of Game Pass outside of Ultimate. Right? Because Premium is never getting Call of Duty. Right? That was already set. Right? But Ultimate, there's no way that I can co-sign the idea that they're going to take Call of Duty out of Ultimate. And this is why. And this is the big, this would be the really big problem. The biggest problem about this is that if you take out Call of Duty, what's to stop them from taking something else out? What's to stop them from saying, man, we spent a lot of money on Fable. It's gonna take money away if we put it in Game Pass, so we're not gonna do it. Hey, we spent a lot of money on the next Forza. We probably shouldn't put that in there. Right? Hey, this game took for, like, you understand that what happens if you do something like this is you go ahead and allow that crack to be there where they can widen it whenever they want. That is a fundamental fucking problem, bro. It's a fundamental problem. All right. Every game that's on the service is not for everyone. Okay. That has always been the case. So you could always have argued, well, take out these games. I don't play them. Let's make my Game Pass cheaper. No, that's not the point. Game Pass is what it costs because this is what they get, and then they invest this money to bring more. You don't fucking pick and choose. This is not the way it works. Okay. So not that they can't create bundles for people, but Ultimate needs to stay fucking Ultimate. And you cannot put a crack in the thought process behind Game Pass. Okay. Ultimate is Ultimate. You cannot go ahead and take out Call of Duty. You can't. Ultimate needs to stay Ultimate. Leave that shit 30. Leave Call of Duty in there and give people options without it. If you want to go ahead, again, talking about possible different tiers, right? Mm-hmm. If you want to go ahead and make a $20 version of Ultimate, I mean, not Ultimate. Just make a $20 tier of Game Pass. And it's first party day and dates again, but you don't have Call of Duty, go right the fuck ahead. I don't care what you do below. They already don't put Call of Duty in premium. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a problem. That scenario already exists. Okay. So if you want to take Call of Duty and take it out of a tier, but leave the other first party games on there, sure. Right? Sure. If that's what you want to do, make a lower tier for it, but it can't go it can't go to a point where you are now removing from what we have. Again, this was the conversation that, you know, many of us are having in the chat and what we're talking about here. You can't look at Ultimate and be like, yeah, I'm gonna take that out. There's no such thing, bro. There's no such thing. You cannot do that, man. You cannot do that. I cannot imagine that would be a scenario that exists.
And I don't think
You know what I'm
there's a
saying?
way for them to say, okay, if you're grandfathered in, you're still good, but if new subscribers, you won't get it. I don't think there's a way they could do that. There might be.
No, I don't think that scenario exists. Like, look, I try to be clear with you guys. Like, I'm all for what Xbox gives us. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for that. And that's what I love, right? That's why I don't cry about these other fucking little things that don't matter to me, because what I receive in my subscription is what matters to me, right? So, like, understand, if Xbox makes a game and it's their game, they made it, it's first party, 100% based off of everything that we have had over all of these years, I fully 100% expect that the games that they make are day one in Game Pass Ultimate. In Game Pass Ultimate. Anything, any other version of Game Pass, I could give three shits what they put and don't put. If they want, like we mentioned it a little earlier, if they want to go ahead and fucking, you know, make it based off pricing, you know, oh, if we consider a game $50 and above, then we're going to go ahead and put it in this higher tier of Game Pass. If it's $40 and below or whatever it is, it'll be in the lower tier of Game Pass. I don't give a shit. Whatever they want to figure out to do to satiate the people who are crying, no problem. Strip out everything and give them a bare bones fucking just first party games minus Call of Duty, whatever you want. I don't care. As long as Ultimate is fine. But let's for a second, because obviously in that case, none of us will really matter here because I'm pretty sure we all have Ultimate. So let's take out the idea of Ultimate, because I feel like that's just untouchable. Leave that shit alone. What do you guys feel about them going ahead and starting to cherry pick games? Right? I'm not, and again, just to be clear, this is not happening. This is not official in any way, shape, or form. But because it's coming up, you know, there's a lot of rumbling leading up to Showcase in June. Like we have all this shit happening here. We need to kind of, you know,
have a
entertain
conversation
the
about
idea, right? Let's have that conversation. If they start getting to this place where they pick and choose, which they're, to be fair, they're already doing in the premium tier, because they will go ahead and never be getting Call of Duty, but those games are not day one, right? So now let's imagine in this world where you are paying for day one games, right? If that becomes the case, you're paying for day one games and you don't get Call of Duty. How do you feel about that? Right? Obviously, if you're not a Call of Duty fan, maybe your answer is I don't give a shit, right? But if it's coming out, does that leave it open? Does that leave it so that, oh, this game is getting really popular, we know people would pay for this game, so let's pick that one out as well?
You can't do that. What are you speaking of Ultimate?
No. Ultimate is done. We're leaving Ultimate
here, and
no. We're leaving Ultimate out of the conversation because I can't fathom the idea that they're going to touch Ultimate. I can't imagine a world where they're going to take Call of Duty out of Ultimate. I can't play that.
Premium doesn't get day ones in it. Premium only gets a few day ones anyway, right? They don't get
no premium gets no day ones. only they
well,
get third party day ones.
That's what I was meaning. I don't think they get the first party day ones, but I'm not sure
no
about
first party. They get them a year later.
Yeah.
So a year later they get
as Doodle, you guys were saying, you can't take away from what people already have.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So what do you think, Farrell?
I think if you start taking out big games like Call of Duty, I think it just would, as a consumer, it probably would make me move down to a lower tier. Because what's the difference between Ultimate and a lower tier then? Like, it just means I'm waiting either way. So,
the premium doesn't. Does the premium include PC? Premium doesn't include PC, does it? That's just console.
It's just console, yeah.
I'm just Ultimate has everything.
Yeah, so I mean, but it just will put you in a situation where it's just like, if I have to wait even in Ultimate, I'll just go to Premium.
Well, if they did that Ultimate, that would be a fucking problem.
Yeah,
and I think
this is
the risk they have. This is the risk they have, and this is the line that they have to walk, and she's gonna have to walk. You can listen to the people who are crying about this, but they are also the people who tend to spend less money in the ecosystem.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like those are the people who, like, they want to, like, they're not as invested, right?
Exactly.
So if you're now taking the people who spend more money and fucking what they get,
because you
force us, like you said, and I might have to lower down
the little Twitter group, right? This is the problem. And I think, man, Michelle said it best in the chat, and I don't think I will find the message, because she said, fuck listening to these people and just get to what we need done. Right? Yeah. Essentially, like, go ahead and handle the stuff without listening to all this nonsense. Like, it's all cool and kumbaya, the engagement or whatever, but like, you can't just listen to the bullshit that's taking place on Twitter and that's the be all of it, right? Great hearing people as a community, but it comes with consequences as well. They are not the dual be all, right? We're not talking about a group of people that are invested necessarily in the Xbox brand, the consoles, the games. A lot of these people on Twitter are very invested on showing the ponies and the PlayStation bullshit. I think what needs to take place, right, when you're hearing the bullshit about exclusivity and all the nonsense, it's like, okay, bet, which games are you willing for me, if we have everything on the table, what games will you like me to keep behind bars and keep it exclusive that won't go into Game Pass because you're going to go and buy it at full price? Like, exactly. We need to start fucking around with the idea of what are you willing to give up, because it seems to me like they're not willing to give up much. And if exclusives have such a big weight, and it means so freaking much, let's think about what exclusives mean on PlayStation. Do they put their exclusives, their bullshit ass exclusives, in PlayStation Plus?
No, not for
day and
years.
day.
Not for
is
years.
Is that what they're doing? I don't freaking think so.
No.
So unless you're willing to live the life of a pony, stop pointing in that direction and saying that that's the way we need to go. But I think that when we're talking about the idea of picking and choosing what comes out and what doesn't, that's a slippery slope. Where would it stop? Right? If Farrell brought up taking COD out of Ultimate, right? If that were to happen, who's to say they won't take something else out of Ultimate? Once you start poking on that bear, where will you stop?
I mean, that's really the biggest fear with that type of stuff, is like it's like, as soon as the rumors were that they weren't going to, remember when before Call of Duty went to Game Pass, there were rumors that they weren't going to put it in Game Pass, right? And then like just that moment alone was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like it's a Xbox fucking studio. Game Pass is for day one Xbox games.
Yep.
Right. Like that's why we all subscribe. Even though I don't fucking unsubscribe when an Xbox game is not coming. Right. I just play the other games. Right. But I look forward to Xbox games. That's why I'm an Xbox fan.
I'll tell you what you do. If they tell you that something is a certain way and then they try to flip it like they did with the Call of Duty skins.
Nope.
That is a fundamental problem in the relationship that we have, right?
100%.
That is a huge problem because they said, you know, oh, your skins will carry over. Then they heard the people bitching about how, oh, these skins are distracting. And it's like, oh, the people bitching about the skins being distracted are the people that are not buying them, right? Got it. So they went ahead and screwed over the people that did buy them. And CMoney used to spend stupid money in there.
They did.
And he said, because they're doing this, after they said that wasn't the situation, I'm no longer buying the freaking skins. And he stopped completely.
And have you seen what they've been putting in the store lately? They've been doing it. They've been doing it again anyway.
No. Yeah. Of course they did, because now people only want to play games long term when it's exciting. Bro, how many times can you shoot a motherfucker like this? You do it over and over again. It's the same shit. The only reason I go and I keep playing these games, they keep bringing me back, is the fucking skins. And listen, I know that I'm the rare example because I buy a lot of skins. But there are, for people, like, skins bring people back, right? Like, not every skin, but when that one game does when
that drop happens and it catches your eye, you're like, oh shoot, they have that in there, let me go ahead. Like, and that's the same thing that happens with Fortnite, right?
Yep. That's why they still fucking have us.
Oh shoot, I haven't been playing Fortnite. They just dropped what? Hold on, let me
Toy Story in that bitch now. Yeah,
yep.
I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna go cut that. That's just the way it has to happen.
I'm at the point where, you know, I'm obviously not an insider, so I just feel like this whole Game Pass conversation is just stirred up by a bunch of people who are just jealous that it's not on their platform of preference, and they just want to just dismantle it piece by piece until it is similar to what their platform offers.
And you know what? The problem is that the Xbox people co-sign the bullshit, and they bring it up and they make it like it's fucking reality. And it's like, you know, look, again, obviously, let me be clear here. Do I think that there are people at Xbox or at Microsoft, whatever, having a conversation about Call of Duty? Yeah, of course. Of course. They would be irresponsible as a business if they didn't analyze the situation. What I will say is that after analyzing that situation, that motherfucker better stay the same.
Oh, analyze all you want.
That motherfucker better stay the fuck the same, because it will go ahead. It will go ahead and make me feel a certain type of way, right? Listen, I'm not going to be dramatic and come out here and say, if they take out Call of Duty, I'm canceling this shit. No, because the value would still be there for me. Would I buy Call of Duty? No. Out of spite, I won't buy Call of Duty anymore if they take it out. Anything they take out of Game Pass, I wouldn't buy. Okay. So the question will be, at what point does the value go away? That's something that you and I would discuss.
That's something, that is different for everyone.
But I will not be okay with that, because that, again, that is giving in to the bullshit peer pressure nonsense. And that is what I hope Asha is not doing. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
And
a difference
that's the
between
line, right? With listening. There's the line with
Exactly.
listening and then just giving into the nonsense that do not make sense just to, please a group of people that are not going to be happy with Xbox anyways. That's the bigger mind fuck.
It is. Again, like there's a fine line. And look, she's smart, right? She knows what the fuck's going on. I don't believe that this is a reality. Like, I don't believe that this is all like actual viable shit that will happen. I don't think Call of Duty leaves Ultimate. I think Ultimate becomes more of exactly what it is. It's Ultimate. I have to say, like, I think that when all is said and done, when you hear what she says about we need to find a better value equation, that doesn't mean fuck up what's there. That means create something that suits these people, right? That's the reality of what that is going to ultimately shake out and mean. I really highly doubt that they would do any of that. It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Game Pass, look, it is what it is. They did this. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They made Game Pass. They made it something that has changed how I experience gaming. Okay, before it was I buy the games that I wanted and ignore the rest. You know what I'm saying? I don't have enough time to buy these other games. And back, way, long time ago now, yes, I would just buy shit just to buy it. Remember?
Yeah.
How many things do I have in that fucking shelf behind you that are still fucking unopened from the 360 generation, right? Like, that was just stupid shit. That was dumb. That was dumb of me to do.
I told you.
But I had this, back then, it was nice to have the case and it was cool, but I have it. Now that's just dead and gone to me, right? I could give 3 fucks about that at all. I don't need to own anything ever when it comes to games. Games don't have a value that is going to be like, oh my God, if I invest in this game, is going to be worth $1 million. Like, that's not going to happen. I don't care if a game is worth $500 later or $1,000 later. That don't mean shit. That's not real money. Like, that goes away in fucking 2 seconds, right? I'm not basing my life on what games are going to be valued at some other time, right? That shit means nothing. It's the Game Pass scenario is what they created, and they made me fall in love with that fucking ecosystem, right? The playing games like that, being able to experience games that I never ever would have bought, that I still wouldn't buy, even knowing that I enjoyed some of those games. You fucking flip the script tomorrow, release part two of a game that was in Game Pass that I enjoyed enough to play it, and then come out with part 2 and don't put it in Game Pass. I'm not gonna fucking buy it because I have other shit to play. And like that's the battle, right? What happens with these games versus us in our pockets, right? We come first. That's just the reality of what it is.
That's the reality. And I think, listen, when it comes, you said it right. That is how you show what's what. You take out any game from Game Pass that is supposed to be there, I'm not supporting it. It's not happening. It's not.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, that's just what it is. So like
that, you want to take it out so that we can go ahead and buy it. How do we show you? We don't buy it. Put it back in Game Pass.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, with the investment that Microsoft has made in Game Pass, it is the only thing you really need. Yes, are there key games that release that are not in Game Pass? Absolutely, right? For sure. Games that you want to go get, for sure, 100%. But like for the vast majority of people, if you have a Game Pass subscription, is what it is, right? And 89 Darrow, I see you, says, and what CMoney just said is the reason why games don't sell and they close down. But this is the problem. That's not my problem. You know what I'm saying?
So I will tell
That's
you,
not my
I will
problem.
say this, right? People are not going to buy every freaking game that comes out. So
No.
that's BS, because what happens is that at least you get the engagement, right? Again, games that you wouldn't have played, you end up playing them because they are in Game Pass. At no point did you say, hey, when Halo comes out, I'm not, but you're probably, Halo's going to be in Game Pass, in any, just like you did with Halo Infinite, any fucking version that dropped, Walmart exclusive, Steelbook, whatever Halo came out with a copy of the game, CMoney bought.
Mhm.
So at no point is he talking about not supporting the games that he would play, but going ahead and engaging on games that he wouldn't have bought, he still wouldn't buy them. So that's not changing anything. And I would say that a lot of people talk all this bullshit about giving up exclusives for giving up Game Pass for exclusives, or talk this bullshit about bring exclusives back. It's not because they're going to go and buy every game and that's what they're looking to do. We're enough to support the games. Bring exclusives back. I'm going to give you my wallet and buy all your games. No, that's bullshit. Some of those people may not even have fucking Game Pass. The reason why they want exclusives back was so that they can go ahead and talk shit out there. But they're not going to go and buy every freaking game that's exclusive to Xbox because they're not making their money somewhere else too. They're not.
Yep.
So they probably buy 1 or 2 games a year, which is the average. So all these games in Game Pass getting that engagement and getting that attention, that's probably the only way they would have gotten it.
Look, you're absolutely right, babe. Like, it's the one thing I
will
will
stand
not
people telling me
entertain.
when I see how much freaking money gets spent on gaming, because it's not a cheap hobby, right?
It's not.
That we're talking Game Pass because we don't want to buy the shit. The shit's been bought. Again, we've supported PlayStation more than the developers have. And I'm not talking about just buying a copy of the game. We're talking about collector's edition.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this entire idea is just crazy. Like, I hate the idea that somehow we have a responsibility to keep games alive or to keep studios alive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not our jobs. That's not our jobs. That's we have no job in this.
No, it's
this
not
is entertainment for us. This is entertainment for us.
This is entertainment. I get to pick what I spend money on or not, because that's my mother freaking money. That's my wallet. I do whatever I want with it. I don't care who buys or not buys a freaking game. That's not my problem. I don't care who subscribed to Game Pass or not, or what they want there or not. I know what I want. I know what's going to keep me subbed. But your wallet and mine, those are separate conversations, my dude. You do whatever you want with your money. I'm going to do whatever I want with mine.
Yeah, just just in the entire just in the entire situation, this is not our problem. It's not our problem. They need to figure out their problem. If they have a partnership, if they're a studio who makes games, they get in bed with a publisher. The publisher wants a certain outcome for the investment they made. If their game doesn't make that, then they will either no longer do business with them and maybe they have to shut down because they can't afford it, or whatever the case is. Like, look, I don't want any studio to fail. These are people. I don't want anybody to lose their jobs. I don't want studios to close. It's not part of a desire I have, right? I don't actively think about, man, it'll be great if these studios close. it's just not our problem.
It would
It's just
be,
not our
listen,
problem
it
that
would be
to
great if
fight.
everybody was making freaking that has made a game, continue to make games, that they did whatever they needed to do. It'll be great if a show that was good and you enjoyed went past 1 or 2 or 3 seasons because other people enjoyed it too. That's not reality. Shit gets
Yeah.
canceled, shit gets shut down, and that's freaking life. What I'm going to tell you right now is that because I didn't buy a copy of a certain game and the studio shuts down, that's not my motherfucking problem. That's not on my shoulders. I'm not supposed to keep all these motherfuckers on a job, on a payroll. If you didn't do something special enough for me to want to go buy it, that's your problem. If you couldn't figure me out, that's your problem.
Yeah.
I mean, it just kind of is what it
Fuck
is,
outta
right?
here.
Like,
Yeah.
again, and I just want to be clear. Like, we deal with many developers and companies that are publishers, and again, we don't wish anybody ill will. We don't
Absolutely
want
not.
anybody to fail. It's just not our job. Like, this is just entertainment. It's for us to like, obviously now we have the channel, we go in and we talk with you guys and we have a good time doing it, but like and we talk about industry things, but like none of that equals a responsibility from us to save anybody. You know what I'm saying? And like, we're not Captain Save-A-Ho. Like,
Exactly.
It's the industry's job to grow their market. It's not our job to inflate their market by overspending on things that we don't have the capacity to even play or commit to. So, like, the past 20 years has been the same amount of consoles sold every generation. That's a shame on them, not a shame on us. They have to find a way to expand their market. Like, we're already locked in, but they have to find a way to find new players and expand that market so that more games can be sold.
Exactly. And just because you haven't figured that out, it doesn't mean that we got to come out of pocket for shit we don't want or need, because
100%.
We need to what? Hold you up?
Yep.
Who the fuck's holding me up?
Exactly.
Motherfucker. Who's holding me up?
Me. Homie, what the fuck you mean? You know who goddamn was holding you up.
You know what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying. No, but I was just joking. But that's the point, right? Like, they want to take because they're a business, and that's what they have to do. And I get that. I'm not fighting with them, but don't come looking at me like I failed you because I didn't buy your shit. Get somebody, who was it? My boy Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson, what's up, man? He asked, I saw it before, but we were talking about some shit. And then he says, CMoney, if they take it out, and I don't know what he says it. I don't know if he's talking about Call of Duty or maybe just a certain game, and they have to drop the game prices down, what price would you pay? So this is the thing. I will 100% pay anything, really. Not crazy, but like $70, $80. I have no problem paying for a game that I know 100% I want to play. No problem. All right. The problem is, outside of that, how many of those games actually exist? You know what I'm saying? And that's what Game Pass has shown me and these other scenarios. To be clear, like, understand, your boy is not just subscribed to Game Pass. I have every subscription to everything. Okay. Ubisoft, outside of Game Pass, I pay for the plus, right? So I can get the games day one. EA, I didn't cancel that shit. I still have EA Pro or whatever the fuck it's called. So I still have that shit. Nvidia GeForce Now, obviously that's not giving me games, but I have that. I have fucking Humble Bundle. I haven't seen it for I haven't clicked on it in like a million years, but I have like a shit ton of games sitting there waiting for me. Like, I have no problem paying for shit that I want to pay for. The question is, what do I want to pay for? Well, I can tell you right now, you look at the list of games that are released every week in general on Steam and all this shit. Like, there's way too many games, bro. Like, I don't have time. I don't even have time to play the games I have. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm not going to just buy random fucking games. I'm not. And it's not because they're not good. I'm sure there's mountains of amazing games that I never play. Fuck, how many games come to Game Pass a year or two later? Like fucking Space Marine 2. That was good.
Yep.
It's a good fucking game. I didn't buy it, but it's a good fucking game. Fucking
You were going to, and I asked you, what game are you going to stop playing to go and play Space Marine 2? And I literally asked you that question every time you came back. What are you going to stop playing?
Yep.
Go ahead and play that.
Nope, it's true. It's true. And you know what? I fucking have no problem going to buy fucking Fortnite skins. So you see what I'm saying? Like it's not, my job is not to spend money to keep the fucking industry afloat. My job is to enjoy myself. And you know what? I have more enjoyment in getting a new skin in Fortnite than buying a random game that I don't necessarily care about 100%. Just kind of is what it is, man. Like everybody spends their own fucking money, right? But like, don't like to say that it's somebody's responsibility is crazy. Like, listen, look at Call of Duty, right? Call of Duty is a perfect example. They went ahead and they gave us one of my favorite fucking games in general, not just my favorite Call of Duty, one of my favorite games in general with Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Okay. They made an amazing fucking game, right? Then Black Ops 7 comes out.
Yep.
And is it absolute dog shit? Not to me. No, I still enjoy shooting in Call of Duty. I liked what they did with the game in general, but it's not on it doesn't make the list of favorite games. You know, it was a good experience. I'm glad it was in Game Pass. I'm glad I bought, I played it, but it wasn't like, it wasn't amazing.
It wasn't what we were expecting.
No, it wasn't what I was expecting. I thought they were going to go harder in that, but they didn't. So they fucked that up. And you know what? The multiplayer wasn't as good either.
Which, by the way,
and then they fucked up the money with the skins and all the money I spent on Black Ops 6, and they didn't move the shit over.
Mm-hmm.
So they put I don't play Call of Duty Black Ops 7. The multiplayer, I don't play none of it. None at all. I mean, I beat the game, but I didn't fucking. I played the multiplayer for a little while, but that was it. Not Black Ops 6. I played for so long because they kept bringing out new skins and making me want to go fucking do it. But not this shit.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is this whole idea of like Call of Duty coming out of Game Pass, and this is not the time to do that shit. After Black Ops 6. all the backlash for Black Ops 7 that it actually received, they came out here talking about how, what did they say, that we'll do better, we know we let you down, whatever the situation it was, which was crazy for them to come out here like that. But I don't think this is the time to pull it.
Yeah,
like you guys need to redeem yourselves from the shit show you made before you come out here acting as if anybody's waiting to see what you're doing next.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, it's not it. And I see you gaming lifestyle. They need to take Call of Duty out. No, they need to keep that shit in Ultimate. They can make a tier without it. I don't give a shit, but they can't take nothing out. That's the point. You can't, like, this is the thing, gaming lifestyle. You got to think about it for a second. Okay. You're saying Call of Duty because you don't care about Call of Duty, right? But what if it was a game you cared about? Then you would say no? Or would you say, oh, okay, I get that. If that'll make it cheaper, then take out these other games that I like. You're only saying that because you don't give a fuck about Call of Duty, right? Not that I give a fuck about Call of Duty, but I give a fuck about value. And anything that they give me is valuable to me. Even if I play that shit one time, it doesn't matter. The point is that you do. What do he says? He says, hold up, I love Call of Duty. Okay, cool. I don't know if that means anything to you, because what you're saying is that you love Call of Duty, but you don't want to pay $30. Well, Call of Duty is $70, right? Am I not mistaken?
So
Yep.
so if they had a
70.
COD free tier with all the other day one games, just no COD, I think people would still bitch because they want to be an ultimate member, but they don't want to pay the ultimate price.
Yep.
That's the
That-
fucking problem. That's the
Yo,
problem.
There it is.
That's
ma-
the problem.
There
The pun
it
intended.
is.
Yeah.
Pun intended.
Yeah, if they make a tier that just has like Xbox Studios day one games and it has Bethesda day one games, but no ABK day one games, people will still bitch because they're not
Yep.
they're not an ultimate member. They have to be Xbox whatever tier that's little bit lesser member because they don't get the ABK games. I'm
Yep.
telling you, that's what will happen.
Yeah, I mean, this
As
is
long
the
as
thing.
they
If
put
you
the
think
ABK
about,
games on there, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
you think if the game is $70, okay, that if you break that up to $10 a month, that's most of the year, right? Like most of the year, it's that $10 covers your fucking Call of Duty purchase, right? Then you have the other 5 months that sure you would not pay the extra money, but what else are you giving up for it? You know what I'm saying? Like all the other shit that comes in there is still valuable to somebody like me. Maybe it's not to you. I don't know. That's why the tier has to be, they could do whatever they want underneath. That's the bottom line.
And by the
Under
way,
Ultimate,
let's not
Go
act
crazy.
let's not act like it's just the Game Pass money coming out, because I know we do, but when there's early access, a lot of people go ahead and pay out for that too.
Yeah.
True that.
I mean,
Yeah, and we're talking what, extra 30?
I mean,
yeah. So, like,
yeah.
because I mean, you take out Call of Duty, then you get to a point where it's like, what if they take out all the pillar franchises and just give you all the other first party games day one? So, what if you don't get Halo anymore, COD, Forza, Gears E-Day, Fable? What if all those don't ever come to Game Pass? You just get, Clockwork Revolutions, and so once you're considered that, like, what's the word Sony uses? Once you're considered a tentpole title, what if you don't hit Game Pass anymore? Because once you do it with Call of Duty, then you can kind of do it with everything else. And you're like, well, if it's not if it's tentpole, you have to buy it. If it's not tentpole, then it could be in Game Pass Ultimate. Like that's kind of like the slippery slope you start going towards.
Yeah. I agree.
Go to Trey's comment. Do you see Trey?
Trey.
May have not have it there because
No, is it a new comment?
where is it? Hold on, let me.
I don't-
Trey says,
I don't-
shout out to Trey. Thank you for rocking out. Trey Bones says, if I wake up one morning and Game Pass is dead, some of you motherfuckers have some explaining to do.
Yo, dead ass.
Dead ass.
Dead ass. I mean, look, it's fundamental to me right now. Like that's just the reality of what it is. If fucking Game Pass was gone tomorrow, I'm not gonna all of a sudden be investing heavily in gaming.
No.
Like they already changed the way I move. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like they already did it. So would I still buy games? Of course, the ones that I absolutely want. But like all those other little studios that got even 20 cents or $1 from my subscription because I played it for a little while, they would get zero because I'm not going to buy their fucking game. Like, to be clear, like so many people lose if Game Pass goes away.
Yeah.
Developers not getting the bag no more.
Yep. And
Right?
honestly,
it's not going to happen.
Honestly, I think that a lot of the people that will lose will be just the developers that will go ahead and lose, because a lot of these people that keep saying it, or they don't care if Game Pass goes away, are saying that for a reason.
Yeah.
Understand that. They're not saying that because they're waiting for every Xbox game to drop into Game Pass.
Like realistically, as a Game Pass subscriber, I probably play somewhere between, I know it's a wide number, but on a given year, it's like anywhere between like 20 to 40 games a year, depending on what I'm interested in. You know, if Game Pass doesn't exist, that number probably goes down to maybe 10 to 12 games at most in a given year. Like, am I still an avid gamer? The average gamer only buys what, 2 to 3 games a year. I'm still buying a lot more than the average gamer, but
Yep.
I'm playing a lot less games. So that's you know, and that's a lot of developers that are getting a lot less money because they were getting money from Xbox from, you know, being in Game Pass. So
and honestly, like, there's a lot of excitement that comes with Game Pass that would be lost.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that moment when you're like, oh shit, this game just came in here. Oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna go play. Like that moment goes away.
Yep.
That moment goes
Yeah.
away and it gets filled in with other shit. Right? Like
Yeah.
all of a sudden, I'm not that excited. Like if a game I didn't know 100% I wanted to play is coming out, I'm not gonna buy it to figure out if I like it or not.
Yeah. You're not paying
Like,
for
I'm not.
maybes.
No, there's no such beast for me no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm only getting what I absolutely know that I'm gonna be pumped for. And honestly, that number is not that fucking high. You know what I'm saying? Like it's in any given year, it's not 40 games. I'll tell you that much. It's not fucking
Yeah.
20 games, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, it's a handful of games that I would say, oh my God, I need to play this game. Handful. Games that people think are amazing. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I fucking loved part 1. I didn't run out and buy part 2.
Yeah.
I had other shit going on and I didn't find the need to do it. It's just the reality of what it is. And guess what? It came in the Game Pass. That's why I got to play it.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't, I'm not fucking looking for it right now. Shit,
Like,
it's in Game Pass and I'm not fucking looking for it right now.
A stupid game that I play just to take up time here and there sometimes, Power Wash Simulator. I'm never buying that game. I would never buy
Nope.
Power Wash Simulator. But guess
Nope.
what? Power Wash Simulator makes money off of me because when I'm bored and I just, you know, want to do something mindless for a couple minutes, it's an easy one to go play. Yeah.
For a lot
But
of people,
I would
games like
never
that
buy
is
it.
Yeah. For a lot of people, games
Agreed.
like that are therapeutic.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's relaxing.
You know,
My,
what was that one
my
game?
former-
Coffee Talk. I think it was called Coffee
I
Talk.
love
That
that.
was in
I
Game
finished
Pass
the- I did
for a
the-
while.
I completed the first one. I never finished the second one because the second one is pretty much the same exact, as far as achievement wise. The 2nd game is almost the exact same as the first one.
Yes, but you know that was a game I played. You know, to pass time by. I would never buy it, but I enjoyed it. Like, you know, it's a cool game. But it's not a type of game I was like, oh yeah, I need to go buy that. Like if you show me a trailer for it, it's not something I like. Oh yeah, I'm picking that up. So I mean, there's a
Even
lot of
look
games
at-
like that.
What's
there's a
that
third one
game,
coming.
baby, that we just bought that you love?
All we need is help.
All we need is help. It's a cute little game. It's like a
So cute.
mandatory 4-player game, I think. Is
Mhm.
it?
Mhm.
Where you have to have 4 people to play it.
Yeah.
And it was in Game Pass, and we all played it and loved it, and Doodle really, really loved it. And then fucking like we went ahead and saw it on sale. And we were like, all right, let's go get it. It was like $3.
It
right?
was, yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool, we got that, right?
Mhm.
But like look at just that, right? Like if that game was never in Game Pass, that was gonna have no chance, right?
Yeah.
It was gonna have
No, it
no
would have
chance.
just been overlooked. So like played it, had a lot of fun with the kiddos
And-
too. And then it was on sale, but had we not played it in Game Pass,
it doesn't matter what the price
Probably,
was. It could have been $1, and I wouldn't have fucking bought it.
Yep. And I can tell you this: big game. I'd have never played Call of Duty if it didn't hit Game Pass.
Mm.
Yeah. And I grew up with Call of Duty being in my house all the time. My brother played it all the time, never touched it. Hit Game Pass. I was like, yeah, I'll check it out.
See,
Would never play
go-to-
Call of Duty if it didn't hit Game Pass.
My go-to on all that would, well, you know what my go-to for all that would be. If it wasn't on Game Pass, I would have never bought it. Many times over.
That's true. Fucking Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Like these are just things that, again, look, people, I don't give a fuck what people think or feel. They go out there and they say, oh, well, we buy our games. Good. Fucking buy them, my dude. Enjoy. You never had this fucking privilege of fucking living this type
I
of
know.
life.
You're talking
You know what I'm
about
saying?
something you've never experienced.
I'm a privileged fucking player now, bro. I'm not gonna go down and fucking be back
Play
to
in the
normal
mud.
shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, if they drop Game Pass tomorrow, my game time will change, everything would shrink, and it'll be way more selective when I'm playing.
Oh, for sure.
And that's
Just,
just it.
Just a public service announcement to the Xbox Spring Sale ends tomorrow. I just bought like 5 games for $20.
Oh yeah.
It's always
Yeah. I mean, I think I looked at it for a little bit. It was like, oh, that's cute. And then I was like, nah. That's where we got your game.
Mm-hmm.
We got that one.
Yeah,
That was the only thing we bought from the spring sale.
I saw one on Game Pass. I think it would give it a try just because it looked kind of interesting. That tiny bookshop.
Oh yeah, I haven't even gotten a chance to do it, to check out Game Pass because there's all this other shit that I'm playing and enjoying, and it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like these shits come out, and it's like, bro, like you're just lucky to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Like these devs need this shit, bro.
You gotta love the one you're with. If you're knees deep and that's what you're, who's got your attention.
Or in my case, love the one you paid for.
That too.
I mean, that's the other way to look at it, right? So like it just depends. I would say, I know we kind of went a long way around it, talking about it, but ultimately this all stemmed from the idea of you take Call of Duty out of Game Pass. This is the scenario that exists, right? Where's the limit? Where does it start? Where does it stop? What's to come out next? And then it's going to be a question, right? Like I always remember Phil Spencer did an interview with somebody when they brought something to Switch, like to a Nintendo console. And then after they did it that one time, every game that was being released got all of a sudden rumored that it's coming to the Switch. And he's like, I don't like, we brought the game to the Switch, but that doesn't mean that every fucking game is going to come to the Switch. Like, I don't like that idea that people think that that's going to happen just because we did this thing. And I'm not saying that to talk about the idea of exclusive or not or anything like that. I'm just saying how, you put something in people's mind and they run with it. Yeah. If you take Call of Duty out of Game Pass Ultimate, then my mind changes about Ultimate, right? It's not quite Ultimate then, right?
Yeah.
Because if I want to partake in another Xbox, in that Xbox property that supposedly Game Pass is supposed to be a part of this Xbox ecosystem, then what's next? What's the next shit that you're going to do that's going to make me feel shaky about my investments, right? Yeah. Like that's, and I don't think Xbox would do that. I just don't think they would.
And what it'll also do is it'll shake people's faith in the brand. It will, because all these news outlets will say, can we trust that this game will make it to Call of Duty? Will make it to Game Pass? What about Elder Scrolls 6? What about this? What about that?
Yep.
And then you'll have the people that's in the pony contingent saying, look, they took your Call of Duty. Now you got to buy it just like us. It's just going to leave a sour taste in your player base's, mouth. And then content creators, they're going to be, in their fields because they're going to get beat up on Twitter all day. And then they're going to go on their streams and they're going to, obviously, take the beating that they took out. They're going to take it out on you, the Xbox brand, talking about you took Call of Duty from us. It's going to have a big ripple effect that'll hurt the brand more than it helps it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like once you put that out there, if that were to happen, then every time a new game's announced is going to be a question. Was that one in Game Pass? Is it going to go to Game Pass? What's going to happen? We'll see. I guess we have to wait till it's, they reveal it. And it's like, it just changes everything. It will really fuck things up. And again, we're talking about it because it's in the news. But I don't think that is. I don't think that's feasible. I don't think a smart business person looks at that and says, "Yeah, that's the way." I don't think so. I think a smart thing is to have a tier that's lower price, that doesn't have Call of Duty and has the other games, and then you force people to buy it that way. But I think you leave the Ultimate people alone. I think the people who already invested in Ultimate and who want to have that, it's just I just think that that's the way.
There's certain things you don't do, and starting to like pick and choose. Well, it's in Ultimate would be a massacre.
Yeah, I just don't think that's. I don't think that's feasible. I don't think that's something.
And I don't think it's something you can patch up.
I don't think so either.
You need to allow people to feel like they are a part of something that is premium.
Yes. 100%. Not just a when it's convenient, it's premium. And then when it's not convenient, all of a sudden it's a fucking whatever, like that it doesn't matter. So all right. I think we did all we could here. Right? I think we've gone ahead and really gone and covered every part of this. So I think this is where we're going to leave this topic alone. And then it's not a new topic, but I do want to cover one more thing, but it's not something that's going to be a big topic, just something for us gamers to finish off with. And then we do have our giveaway from our boy Broke Boy. That's right. Somebody listening now who lives in the USA will have the opportunity to win 3 months of Game Pass. Okay. So that being said, before we do that, we got the motherfucking homie in the building. Goddamn, our boy, Lord Star Killer XSS with the 20 gifted On Point for Gamer memberships, man. Shout out to our boy, Lord Star Killer, man. Thank you so much.
Killer was good. Thank you so much,
you, my brother.
Man.
Y'all know what to do.
Tell him, baby.
Put the motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome our newest members, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking out with us. And of course, our boy, Lord Star Killer. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate
so
you.
Did you get my $2 one right before that?
Did I? Oh shit, I didn't see it. Oh well, sorry, man. $2 super chat. A Hot Wheels car. It's life size for CMoney. That's fucked up.
Wow.
That's real cold.
Wow.
That's real cold. Okay.
It's a factual, but wow.
It's not factual.
No, no, I said is it factual? I was just putting the question.
It sounds like you were saying it like you were trying to say that it was.
Well, like I said, you got to get to the context was what was said like an hour and a half or 2 hours ago. So it kind of lacks its meaning now.
Well,
you guys were talking about
brought it up. I didn't see it.
You were talking about your Tonka trucks and stuff.
It never loses its meaning, Broke Boy.
Listen,
these jokes stand alone.
You know what never loses its meaning? Lord Star Killer fucking doing another 10.
Let's go.
Gifted for a total of 30. Shout out to our boy Lord Star Killer, man. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so
appreciate
much,
you
man.
And the support. Y'all know what to do.
Tell him, baby.
Put that motherfucking welcome to the family emoji in the chat. Welcome our newest members. Thank you again for rocking out with us. And of course, Lord Star Killer. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so
Go ahead
much.
And give him the FBs in the chat. Shout out to our boy. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, bro. You are awesome sauce. All right. Let me update this banner before I done fuck around and forget. Okay, so we got to go here. Boom. Lord motherfucker. Let's go like that. There we go. Lord Star Killer X. Oh, shit. SX. Bam. 30 gifted. Sweet. Beautiful. Love it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, homie. All right. So let's do this. Let's go like this. Let's bring that up. Okay. So let me do this. I'm gonna take this last little chapter, but like I said, it's not gonna be anything crazy. I'm just gonna title this chapter "Games." All right, because God damn it, do we have some games that just dropped this week? Okay. Now, I will say one of the games that I have been very excited to see is a game that just is dropping this week, and that game is Mouse PI for hire.
Yes.
You guys remember that one?
Yes.
The detective noir style
I've got it ordered.
mouse that looks like Mickey Mouse, who's taking advantage of the fact that it's been over 100 years or whatever, so they can do whatever they want now.
I don't know if you saw it. Disney had 1,000 layoffs today.
Yeah, I saw something about that with what's the name? Marvel or some shit like that. Let me get real quick. I see our boy Shane in the building. What's up, man? Thank you for being here, bro.
Yo.
He says, call me crazy, but I think Game Pass Ultimate is a steal. I'm gonna be really pissed if they take day one games away to give us a 10 to 15 PS sub type model. 100%, Shane. 100%. Again, I don't cry about bullshit. Okay. I'm not gonna I don't care about random bullshit. I don't cry about any of this shit. But like I showed you all with Call of Duty, I speak with my wallet. If they go ahead and do some dumb shit, then it's just gonna be less money I spend, and that's just the way it would work.
Then I'm gonna treat you like a dummy.
That's it. It's crazy. But yeah, so Mouse PI, and it's got some pretty damn good reviews, but also some not great reviews. So it goes from 9.5 all the way to 6.
Oh wow.
Giant Bomb, Metro, IGN all gave it a 6. But most of the people are like in the 8s and 9s. So Metacritic is at 80. But that game is a game that I definitely am hopeful to get my hands on. If I can't get it sooner, I will probably see it in Game Pass at some point. So, I'm a patient man, but the game looks good. Hope it does well. There's another game too called A Little Game. It's a little tiny game, a little game that nobody thought of, and it's motherfucking Replaced. That's right, Replaced. Just dropped.
It looks gorgeous.
That one came day one in the Game Pass, and motherfucker, is that game amazing. So as you guys know, we did a show last Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday, we couldn't do our shows. Things were extremely busy, and I had a lot of work things going on, so it was just too much, right? So we couldn't do it. I did shout out to Mad Cat. I think that's what they're called, Mad Cat. I don't know why my mind is blanking. I think it's Mad Cat, right? Mad Cat Studios. These are people who make the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I fucking making that up? I don't know why I'm saying that over and over again.
Yeah, you're good.
I think it's Mad Cat. Mm-hmm. Mad Cat Studio, and then Thunderful. They're the publisher. And they sent me the game. They sent me it on Steam because the Xbox version wasn't going to be ready. But unfortunately, I had absolutely no real time to play. I mean, I've played for a few hours, but not to be able to beat it or get close to beating it. So, but I have played for a few hours and I love it. And then what I did was, since I'm already in Xbox time, I just went back and restarted it on Xbox because it's I get the achievements. You know what I'm saying? So I'm playing it on Xbox so I can get the achievements now. But yeah, that shit is fucking amazing, bro. We played the demo, right? We did the demo and reacted to that, and that was so fucking good. I loved it so hard. And honestly, nothing of what I experienced has brought my hype down any lower. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I've experienced has been amazing. You know, I'm blown away by what they can do, what they've done with 2D. Okay, it's almost a slap in the face to these other fucking people who make 2D shit. Okay, there's a difference, right? Like 2D games can look really pretty when they look like cartoons, right? Shit like that. But like pixel art 2D, like yeah, this new HD2 thing, like 2D thing with lighting all really plays well with it. But like typically the animation is still very, 2D. Like you just know, like you just accept that and it's just fine. But this game takes that entire idea of what a 2D game can look like. I swear to you, this motherfucker, like this fucking game looks 3D sometimes. Like even though it's fucking 2D pixelated, like the way they do it is crazy. It's like ridiculous how good they made this game look. And it plays amazing. It's so good, man. It's really, really, really good. So that game has a 81 Metacritic, but somehow a 78 on the fucking on OpenCritic, where the cartoon game, the mouse game, has an 83 on OpenCritic and an 80 on Metacritic. So that's really wild.
Because I prefer OpenCritic over Metacritic anyway.
Say it again.
I prefer OpenCritic over Metacritic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really use any of them.
So
really, but
Metacritic, like I said, they give the bigger gaming media outlets like IGN, they give higher weighted scores to them, so their scores have a greater influence on the game. OpenCritic is just an overall average.
Gotcha. So it doesn't matter who reviews it; it just will,
right?
And
that. OpenCritic also doesn't review by platform either.
It doesn't review by what?
Platform. So Xbox,
platform.
Xbox, PlayStation, PC are all rated together.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, overall, that's, I guess, just depends on who is picked up on each site for the review. But I'm trying to find the other one. Here we go. This one is the surprise one, and the other game that's coming out is Pragmata this week.
Yes,
on the 16th.
I tried to get a code for that one for the giveaway instead of the Game Pass sub, but they're not. Can't buy the code yet. You can pre-order them. You can pre-order them, but they won't give you the code until it releases.
Well, this game is really fucking, like, first of all, when we played it on stream, I loved it. Okay, I dug it. I was going into it, I didn't know how that whole puzzle shit was gonna play out, like while you're playing, but I love that shit. I thought it was fucking phenomenal. And apparently a lot of people agree because Metacritic is at 86
nice
right now, and OpenCritic is at 88. A lot of 10s and 9s.
86 is a trash game, you know that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Any given 80s are trash.
So Pragmata fucking coming through, man. Like, I'm very, very excited for it. We're definitely going to play it when it comes out. We are getting the code for that, so we will be checking it out. But I did love it already,
Thursday
so
or
I
Friday?
can't. I think it's Thursday the 16th. So that's a banger. So 3 games, 3 bangers. Me likey. Okay. Me likey. Replaces fucking super duper good. I haven't played Mouse PI, so I don't know. But I am
I bought Mouse PI.
I'm assuming by everything that I've seen from it that it's
I bought Mouse PI for Xbox because Play Anywhere, but I also pre-ordered another platform's version that has a collector's edition coming out in July. Or they don't have it's not a
nice.
It's not
well, I mean, it looks fantastic.
It's a deluxe edition, but it has a lot of goodies in it.
That's what's up. Yeah, I think it's a phenomenal looking game. So I'm very intrigued to see what, how that game actually plays. So we will see. We'll see how that goes. Let me get the homie Lord Star Killer in the building. Member for 28 months. God damn, bro. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you and the support. Says best value place for GTA 6 is the Series S. That's just facts. That's just facts. Adjust all Xbox console Game Pass prices to be less expensive to start building customer momentum now. I definitely agree that they need to give people more options to get in. The Series S is the cheapest option to play Grand Theft Auto 6, bar none, right? Like that's just the answer. And it's funny that everybody's going up. Think about this. Now shit gets real crazy when you think about it. Magically, PlayStation said, you know what, we got to raise up our prices right before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. Ain't that curious? You know what I'm saying?
I have a feeling they'll lower them when it comes out again.
No, there's no going down. There's no going down.
No, it's that November 19th is almost holiday season, so they'll just call it a holiday sale.
Well, it'll be Black Friday. It'll be right around Black Friday. That'd be the week before Black Friday, pretty much. So there's a chance that you'll get discounts for sure or bundles of some type. But the whole idea is that Grand Theft Auto is going to push people to buy. So I think Series S's are going to be something that are going to be very popular. But, the cheapest PlayStation is also going to be.
I added on to his. I was like, have a Series S COD bundle since COD is only current gen this time. It's not going to be last gen.
It looks like the point for Xbox is that they don't want to give you the game. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to fucking. They don't want to give you the game.
We're giving 3 months Game Pass and not this little rinky-dink 14-day trial.
Yeah, but they don't give away Ultimate anymore. Yeah. They give premium trials.
Oh yeah.
It's the holiday. They can do something.
Yeah, I say fuck them. They should have bought the shit before. I don't want them to get in a better deal than I got. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. And about that life.
Bars.
I don't think you were here either when they did the just for you sale for the Xboxes, right? We did do a show for that, did you?
Yeah. Let's get the homie Lord Star Killer back with a $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you for being here, my dude. Says, in my opinion, is if Asha wants to bring back Xbox 360 energy, then start making many Xbox first-party games only on Xbox/PC. Will she? Probably not, but let's see. I mean, that's really the thing. I don't know if they'll ever, like, what's the saying? They let the cat out of the bag already?
Cat out of the box?
Some shit like that.
You
can't put them back.
Out the bag?
I'm saying, like, it's hard to put them back. But
the bunny out the hat?
So those are all good ones.
A donkey?
I think the donkey out the hat would probably work better.
Okay, there
because it has
we got
the
there.
Still,
sorry,
you know
cat.
So you could work it out.
It took us a minute, but we got
for
there.
For sure. So I think the problem with the 360 energy is that was a moment in time.
I know
that we don't have
anymore.
There's too many games. Back then, exclusives were really necessary because generic third-party player like developers were not going to take advantage of all the bells and whistles of your box. They weren't going to really push your box, and that's what your job was as the first-party platform holder, to like take advantage of your box. The problem is that every game is made on the same engine now. Like it's all the same, and both boxes run the same. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not, obviously one is more powerful than the other, but they all are running the same games easily. It's just a random choice. You know what I'm saying? To say, hey, my game is staying here just for the fuck of it. So like, I just don't know. I just don't think that will happen. And listen, again, maybe she's crazy enough to do it, and really just try to, again, just, I feel like she's really aiming for like this people champ, like the people's champ, right? She wants to be the one who brought back the things that people were asking for. Some people were asking for. So maybe she will make some of those things happen. I just don't personally think that the stories after are going to be good. That moment in time is going to be hyped. But then when you start hearing about, oh, this game didn't sell well, or this game didn't do well, and now, this is a problem, right? Like that's where
it's a moment in time for a reason.
Yeah, that's where things are going to be fucked up.
And normally when those things happen, they happen organically, but
yeah,
we'll see.
I agree.
You can't, like Max says, you can't unring the bell.
Exactly.
And our boy Ryu, there we go. They let the pony out the stables.
They let the ponies out the stables. That's a great way of looking at it. That's the way I see it as well now. It's just I don't know. It's too hard to go back, right? Because then what happens? So let's play out the scenario. They go ahead, bring back exclusives, and then it doesn't work. Do they take away exclusives again?
That's a problem.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like some things you kind of can't turn back from. Like you went ahead and made the decision was already made. What are you going to do? Take it back and then what? Have it happen again? I think that's a door that you never really close.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
If you shut that down, you're saying essentially this will never happen again.
Which we know that's not viable.
No.
Right? Because the same way
said we're going to meet the players where they're at.
See, this is the thing. When you selectively want to hear what people say, you can't let that only apply to the version that you want it to be, right? Because she said a statement, right? She said that it's the plan until it's not the plan.
That too, yes. But see, that was a big deal.
That flips both ways.
It flips both ways.
Because if the plan right now is no exclusives, and then, well, okay, that's not going to be the plan. So now it's back to exclusives. Well, the plan is the plan until it's not the plan. And then that's
making it very clear. Like shit can change any minute. Anything that's going along in whatever way we have it could not be the plan anymore.
Exactly. And that's really the situation. That's where all of a sudden you look at it and you're like, oh, okay, what happened here?
She's happy. Well, I told you guys, it's the plan until it's not the plan.
Yeah, we tried what you wanted and it didn't work. So now we're gonna do.
I think that it was, when it comes to this exclusivity thing, it was such a meltdown. It was such a big thing that happened. It was such a rough band-aid to rip that as things are kind of settling, even though some people still want it back the way it was, if you bring it back to that, then what?
Yep.
Then what happens next? I feel like at that point you can't toy around unless it's 100, 1,000% certain.
Well, look at the content creators who were telling everybody that exclusives don't matter, they're not necessary, they're that's a thing of the past. Mm-hmm. And as soon as they get a sniff that maybe there's exclusives coming back, all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, bring them back, we need them. Like, what happened? You just told me we didn't need them.
Yep.
But now we don't need them because maybe they're coming back. Got it. Like, look at what you're doing just in this moment. The people who are out here amplifying their voice and, their ideas are now going ahead and running with this narrative that if it's not true, what do you think is going to happen? Like, what do you think is going to happen?
Exclusives are no longer good. If that's not the route, right? Because people are reading it a certain way, and you were all good with them, going on other platforms, not having exclusives, and then now you're like, oh yeah, bring exclusives back. That's what it's all about. We need exclusives. It's a big deal. And then they don't do exclusives, then you're gonna what? Like, what does that mean, right? What does that mean? That's swaying.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Sure.
Which one is it?
It's true.
Tell me how you really feel.
I mean, it's crazy, but that's
don't bother. I know.
Yeah, it's very crazy. Like I literally had to go to the Game Pass website because we were talking about it. Like premium is $15 a month. Which is, I can't say that's outrageous.
No.
Like can we argue that yes, they could possibly add a little bit more value to premium? Sure, but I mean, I feel like Ultimate is somewhat fairly priced. I mean, of course, we all want everything for free, but when you look at what you're getting, I can't. Like $15 a month is not outrageous.
It really isn't. And considering if at that tier, you got to imagine if you're in that tier. Well, it's two versions. One, I don't want to discount the fact that there are, people who consider themselves to be super core gamers who just legitimately can't add a $30 bill on their plate. Okay.
100%.
And that is fucking fair and understood. And I get that, it prices you out of Ultimate, and that's fucked up because you were stretching and paying 20, but because you were getting everything, it made sense. But now, the tier that's in your budget doesn't give you everything and you can't justify it. Like, I understand all this shit. Like, I definitely get that, and I respect that idea, right? But I guess the way I'm looking at it is somebody who is not planning to spend the money on multiple games, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are going to be able to go to premium and get access to so many third-party games, still get access to some day and date third-party games. Okay, you don't lose all day and dates, just all first-party day and dates. And then, like, after a year, these games are coming in. Like, we already got a lot of these games dropping in there. Like, you have a lot of shit to play.
Yeah, you have a hell of a backlog of Xbox Game Studios games. A hell of a, like, there's a ton of Xbox first-party games that I've yet to play, and they're amazing games. Like, it doesn't,
absolutely,
like, the whole obsession with having to play the newest game as opposed to playing the best games is kind of interesting in today's gaming world, because there's a lot of great games that are better than anything that's coming out this year in some cases.
Yep.
And they're in Game Pass. You can play them.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. It's the kind of balance that exists that's difficult because there's FOMO and people want to be playing the thing that people are talking about.
Yeah, the newest. Yeah.
So that's that definitely plays a part in it for sure, and I can understand that. But at the same time, it's like you got to do what makes you happy. So like forcing yourself to play some shit just because other people are playing it and you're not really feeling it. Like, that's why I can't fuck with the idea that if I play a game, I have to beat the game to like be like, oh, that's how I know I enjoyed it. It's like, no, man, I played the game for a little while. I'm good. Like, I got all the enjoyment. That's why I like Game Pass. So I don't have to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to feel compelled to play a game to completion if it's not a game that's making me want to play.
Sometimes you get your fix from things and then you move on to the next.
Yeah. I mean, look at fucking Arc Raiders, right? I bought it. I mean, well, I used Microsoft reward points, but still, I used my points.
We're knee deep.
And I played the shit out of it for a while and loved it so much. Yeah. And now I'm good. Like, I don't need to ever touch it again. You know
Hades 2 is in Game Pass Premium. Like, you got...
Yeah, that's
7
going in both.
Cyberpunk is in Game Pass Premium. Like, it's a quality. You scroll down.
It is. And it's better than fucking PlayStation Premium. I'll tell you that goddamn much. So, yeah. It's really a really crazy thing that they want to ignore the other tiers like they don't exist. But again, it was to your point, right? It's not about what they're getting in their tier. It's that they don't have Ultimate.
Yeah. You got Starfield in Premium, Immortal Phoenix Rising, like you got Space Marine 2, like it's in Premium.
Yep. You got Trey Bones says, CMoney, it's people having nostalgia boners. People want to be living back in the days, but in modern times, we can't relive those days. Everything we were getting for the first time ever, genres and all.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the reality. Like, it's a different time. You can't go back. You know what I'm saying? You got to move forward. And, the fact that people want so hard for things to go back, like fucking bitch, like argue for more games. You know what I'm saying? Like argue for more games. Argue for more varied games. Argue for better games.
Crying about.
Like not fucking exclusives. I just don't want anybody else to play the game, please.
Mortal Kombat 1, Hogwarts Legacy.
Sure.
Ooh, like,
it's fucking crazy, yo. Like these people literally are using their platform to, instead of saying, yo, how can we get more games? How can we get better games? How can we get
more engagement, more people playing these games? It's like
facts. Like, how can we get that?
Let's box them in.
I want them to get less.
Yeah,
it's like almost like ponies infiltrated the Xbox community to figure out how to destroy them from the inside.
That's crazy. It's like Bungie at PlayStation.
Yeah, it's like the other way around when Phil sent Bungie over there to destroy PlayStation.
Yeah,
it's like I don't know, man. It's crazy. There's literally no benefit. There's zero benefit.
I'm just saying, Premium got some heat in there. I don't get why people act like it doesn't exist.
Well, the people who subscribe to it enjoy it. It's just the
people that don't have Premium that want to act like it doesn't matter.
It's just weird. It's just weird because it's like Game Pass Ultimate is some status badge, but no one can tell what tier of Game Pass you're in.
Yep. True.
Yeah.
Facts. That's true.
If $30 a month is too much, you can buy the game and act like you're a Game Pass Ultimate member. Like,
nobody needs to know.
Get premium and buy COD. Okay.
There you go.
Facts.
Problem solved.
100%. Quan, what's up, my dude? That's our boy Michael Yu. Says Premium
Michael
is seriously not talked about enough. You're getting Hades 2 in Premium this month. That's a game of the year for many people. I mean, that's the thing. But what they do is they disparage it, or they try to ignore it and act like it's not there. And they keep talking about how expensive it is. And that's why it's stupid to say it's not fucking expensive. No matter how you cut it, it's not expensive for the $30 Game Pass Ultimate tier for what you're getting if you are someone who would buy these games.
Agree.
Yeah, if I take the previous me and bring them here, I would have bought all these. Like, I would have bought a lot of these fucking games. So yes, of course, it's perfect for me because we get them. Like, these are just fucking given to you. There's no way around that.
If I was a new sub to Game Pass, I'd probably seriously consider Premium.
Yeah, as an additive. Like you just fucking have premium, you get all the shit you want. If there's a first party game you're fucking going crazy about, oh my god, I can't wait, you buy it. If it's not, and you're like, oh, I'll just wait. I got these other first party games I didn't play yet. Go play those. By the time you finish those, all the other ones you were waiting for, they'll be there.
Or for the
They'll
month.
be there. You know what the Go ahead, Broke Boy. What you say?
Say, or you could say you're doing month to month on premium. There's a month, a lot of games are coming out that you want to play on Game Pass. Upgrade to Ultimate for a month.
You know, it's like people that want the Corvette, but they don't want to pay for the top tier Corvette, so they go for the the base model, and then they complain. It's like,
yep.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Like, dude,
like,
you still got it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, just calm down. Like, you're so.
You have Corvette money, all right? You just snuck in.
That's crazy.
And that's okay. Enjoy it.
You still got one. Yeah.
Listen, look at all these luxury brands, right? Before, if you drove a BMW or a Mercedes, we knew for a fact that you were balling, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, damn, look at this dude. This motherfucker got a Mercedes. He got a BMW. He's balling. Now you can buy a fucking BMW for $35,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could go, like, they buckled and said, all right, we got to get these loan motherfuckers because ain't nobody buying our expensive shit. So let's make a premium cheap car,
Let's break this shit up.
Like that shit got like 4 horses, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it got
you in the club and you got a quality vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you get to go. Look, you get to go to the BMW dealer and go to the service department and pull up with your BMW and be like, "Here you go." And then you just have all the motherfuckers with the expensive BMWs looking at them like, "Look at this fucking guy. Look at this motherfucker."
You know that I know.
You know you shouldn't be here, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. It's all right. You got.
Oh my gosh.
You got these dudes, they write emails to BMW like, yo, I need a special bay. Okay, I want a special bay. I spent more money. Give me a special service bay than that motherfucker who bought the entry model. All right. Holy shit. Oh, Don't mix us up. That's wild.
Yo, you remember that BMW we saw that had, she went crazy on that motherfucker. Fuck you, asshole. Wrote all over the car.
Oh shit!
That was crazy.
Yo. Oh my god!
He brought that shit in.
Yo, when we had to drop our car off for service at the BMW dealer, and we ended up going like really late at night to drop it off because they were gonna get it in the morning. So we did like super duper late, and so we were driving out of the place, and they had like a bunch of the cars lined up, and there was a BMW that was completely just
covered, bro,
covered with writing,
everywhere.
So much shit about that dude.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god, I thought that shit was fake, like in movies. Like, that's a crazy bitch, dog. I'm sorry, I don't give a shit what he did. Just fucking leave. Like, to write all that shit is insane, because you know what? Motherfuckers now know, like, we don't know who you are, but anybody who he knows that I'm sure you know now know that you are fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's insane. You can't be doing that shit.
I took mad pictures. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit.
Yo, it's wild. It's wild. It's wild. It's the truth. It's the truth. We did take a lot of pictures.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
Say, I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I'm just laughing my ass off at some of these PlayStation guys on Twitter. So they're talking about the Starfield sales. We'll say, well, they waited too long to put it on PlayStation. Like, you motherfuckers are using the same reasons that PC players use for PlayStation coming to Xbox, but somehow they were wrong.
Yeah. Well, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Malcolm X says, why do a lot of BMW users always have their high beams on? I don't know. I think ours it's automatic, and then it turns off when it sees the light coming the other direction. from what I know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's how most of the cars are now, the newer ones. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Does that shit on its own? If it didn't, we will have a problem.
High beams come up on their own now. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, listen. What a thrilling conversation. I don't think there's anything else. Any last words that you like to say? Well, last words for tonight. Before we
put that on us, see?
We keep it moving.
I think starting this week, pretty much every week we're gonna be slammed with games.
Yeah.
Why? What's next week?
With new games.
What's next week?
There was something next week. I can't remember what it was.
No,
Actually, there may not be because Pragmata was supposed to originally be next week.
Yeah, Pragmata is this week. I don't know what's next week. I know Kiln comes out the following week. Yeah, it's like 2 weeks from today, I think, is Kiln.
Malcolm's still going. Just
Malcolm's like, you're blinding us. Man. You're fucking blinding us. If they're blinding you, how do you know it's a BMW? You know what I'm saying? You can't see that bitch. That fucking blinded you and drove the fuck by. You're still trying to adjust your vision. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know what the release schedule looks like, but I will say that we are in gamer heaven right now. Like it's just there's just so much gaming goodness, man.
The April 28th, you got the Diablo 4 Lords of Hatred DLC.
Isn't that the same day as Kiln?
Really?
April 21st is Vampire Crawlers.
That's a Game Pass banger. So that's a week from today.
The 17th through the 23rd, yeah, got Vampire Crawlers, Master Albion,
Aphelion,
Kiln.
That's the one you just said.
Outward Kingdoms Return, Little Nightmares VR,
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
He-Man, Master of the Universe, Dragon Pearl of Destruction, Will Follow the Light, MotoGP, Invincible. 28th
the fighting
through the 30th. Yeah, the Invincible. 28th
Sorrows.
through 30th. And yeah, we're not mentioning that one.
Fucking Sorrows.
We need to mention it so let people know. So it'll sell.
Well, just remember that it was number 4 on the list, guys, which means that it was probably at 15,000 sales. You know,
the crazy part is that Soros releases this month, and PlayStation has not had a state of play to highlight that the game's coming out. So even they don't believe it's going to sell well. It is insane. Like, when's the last time we heard about Soros from PlayStation?
It's a good question. It's
It's been
just
a while.
It's not really worth talking about.
I mean,
to them,
they didn't even give them a controller. They gave 007 a controller.
I mean,
yeah, it tells you everything.
Better, smarter play. Smarter play, bro.
The last time they brought up Soros in the state of play was March 20th.
So
that was like a decade ago. Yeah, but
it's a month ago almost. But the game's coming out soon. So I mean, you would imagine like the day before or some shit they'll have something maybe.
I haven't seen any like commercials. I haven't seen like any like when I scrolled through my Twitter feed.
If you do that, if the more you see, the more likely that studio is going to be dead. So just let them lay low as cheap as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Not just cheap, even like players, they need to see the least.
I haven't seen ponies hyping it up. I haven't seen
because it's not hypeable. It's not hypeable. Cyrus. I'm sorry, Mike. What the god damn it? Our boy Michael Yu says Saros is currently number 73 on the best sellers list on the PlayStation Store.
Is that higher than Marathon?
That would be crazy. That would be real crazy.
Damn.
Sony's a bad promoter now. Trayvon says. But we're supposed to follow Sony, right? We're supposed to be like
That's
PlayStation.
That's what we're aiming for.
That's the goal. Come on, man. All right. Guys, we had some fun. Okay?
We did.
This is a
Game Pass giveaway.
This was a good time. Now we're moving in to the giveaway. That's right. Those of you who are here live in the building. Oh shit, Marathon's number 48. Shit. Damn. It's stomping on
Damn,
Sorrow.
it's stomping. Like,
damn. And that game is doing horrible on PlayStation. That tells a lot.
Damn.
Well,
Yeah.
listen.
Trayvon said
No
it
sunshine
for the side scroller fans too, and
72.
Smith fans, Jay and Silent Bob. One
Yep.
it comes out on 420.
Well, let me tell you
Marathon
something.
crawling.
Marathon is
crawling.
72.
That's
72
wild.
on the PlayStation Store. That's crazy.
Wow, so it's still beating. It's still beating it though.
Yeah.
It's still beating Sorrows. Sorrows is 73. Fuck me.
Yo, they're on their knees and elbows.
That's crazy.
Shit, you can't make this shit up.
Look, I don't know. I don't know what to say to these people. They're fucked. All right, guys, it's fucking go time.
Let's
our
go.
music. Let's get our fucking music going. That's right, courtesy of our boy, Broke Boy. We're doing a giveaway. That's right. 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate if you are in the US. All right. Now, don't be trying to get this shit if you're not in the US, okay? Because
Aisha says Marathon is beating it all right.
Oh shit. Listen. This is important. US. 3 months.
Get it.
Ultimate.
Let's go.
Okay, so for 3 months you don't have to cry. Okay? You just fucking live your best life.
Everybody else, no Game Pass for you.
That's right. And just say thank you, Broke Boy, every time you turn on a new game. Guys, are you ready? You know the rules. It's a
Close.
0 to 1,000.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick a number. Whoever's closest wins. If there is a tie, I will go ahead and pick a new number, and only those people who are tied will make a choice.
You only get one guess.
One guess, your first guess.
Is the only one that
Second
counts.
guesses don't count, so don't do it. So it is again 0.
Even if the second guess isn't right.
Even if it isn't right. Okay, 0
It's
to
right.
1,000. 0 to 1,000 is the range. The question is, who will win? You have to wait to Doodle, baby. Can you write start?
I got it.
Okay, so
Can you
when
write
she
it?
writes start, that's when your number will count. So you must wait until she writes start. Okay.
When you have a number.
And then I already got my number.
Oh,
And then I'm gonna put a timer. And then
let me
we're
know when your
gonna go
timer's ready.
ahead. Oh, it's fucking ready. You're gonna have 1 minute. Don't fucking diddle daddle.
All
You
right.
got 1 minute. Game Pass, 3 months Ultimate. US. Yes, it's stackable. If you already have
Go.
Ultimate, you can win it.
It's in.
Let's fucking
Run
go.
that timer.
Timer has started. Don't fuck it up, guys. This is your one shot. to
Still
get
more.
Game Pass
Gotta guess again.
Ultimate. No, he's not gonna
Malcolm.
guess up. No,
They picked the same
that's
number.
okay. That's their fucking choice.
Oh.
Yeah,
My
That
bad,
means
player.
they'd be tied and have to do it again.
yeah. They would be tired if they
I
won.
didn't know. I didn't know the specifics of the rules.
I'm just saying.
Fuck.
30 seconds. Just be careful, because you never know when somebody gets shot. You know what I'm saying? Let's
Hit it, babe.
be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Just never know when it's gonna go down. You never know when it's gonna go down. So go down slowly.
That's
Oh,
what she said.
Oh.
1 minute is up. Put stop.
Already
In.
did.
There it is. I see it. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. And look. Where the fuck did it go? Where is he? There you go. Start. Bam. Okay. So you know how I do? I click on your name when you're the closest. And let's see if you don't lose it. So we got Ren at 345. All right.
Ran at 345.
Let me tell you a secret. Ren motherfucking won. Ren fucking won. He went ahead and he was the closest. You know why? Because he was the lowest number. You know why? Because for the first time ever in all of history, your boy did. Wait, go on focus, bitch. Where is it? Focus.
No.
0.
Damn. That's wild.
Zero's not a number.
Never. I did literally 0 to 100. Okay, 0 to 100. I mean 1,000, and I did 0 for the first time ever in all of history. Ren is the champion. He done did it.
He done did it. 3 months
Did it.
of Game Pass.
3 months of
Ultimate.
Game Pass.
Fire.
Ren's not fucking around. Ren's like, let me hop into this stream real quick.
I know.
Winner. Listen, it's the hand, the luck of the draw. You know, some of y'all motherfuckers should have went lower. You know, I get it. You stay in the middle. Hopefully, you have the best chance.
Ren got low.
He got low. He got
Already got low.
low. Ren, you know the drill. You gotta hit me up on Twitter or Discord.
Yo, Marco said getting jumped. Yo, it's getting...
Let me know where you're going. But you did it, bro. You done did it. You won the championship title. No more ducks.
Congrats.
Spanish good. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
All right, he just sent it to you.
Who sent me what? Where, Ren? That's the points. You're supposed to tell me. Twitter? Oh, there you go. I see you. Sorry for all that shit talking. It happened pretty quick.
Confirm.
I know. I know.
It happened pretty quick. That's what she said.
Fucking guy. Fucking guy. All right, here we go. Boom. Copy. Then I will go over here. Bam. Ren in the building. Okay. I am sending you the message now. Oh shit. He won Outer Worlds 2 from Broke Boy.
Nice.
Back in December. Ren's not fucking around. Look at that. See?
Good at guessing some numbers.
That was the triple giveaway night, I think, too.
I think so. That was a fucking banger. Wait, what's the button? Okay. Bam. There we go. Done did it.
It's been sent.
Ren, you're the winner chicken dinner, bro. Appreciate
Congrats,
you.
bro.
Congrats. Enjoy. And what's the fuck I'm talking about? What is this? There we go. Listen. Oh, it's Sad Cat, not Mad Cat. Sad Cat Studios are the ones who sent me the game, not Mad Cat. Sorry, Sad Cat. I don't know what the fuck. Listen, sad, mad.
Nobody wants a sad kitty.
I feel like it's all in the same, general situation.
That's what she said.
God damn. Nobody wants a sad kid. Oh, fucking A, man. Was I frozen?
I don't know.
I feel like I saw myself moving. Did I lift? Did I break the curse?
Did you just say that I lick?
No, break.
Oh.
Did I break the curse or am I frozen?
Are you frozen?
Tell me right now. Can you see
right
me
now?
moving?
I see you moving.
I see you moving.
You see me moving right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
All right.
I'm healed.
All right.
I'm not on the screen.
You can at least wait.
It may have been. I think what happened is whatever Doodle kicked over fixed it.
That makes sense.
Thank you, Faro. That's right. That
checks out.
Look at that. I'm here. The IT.
That's crazy. Ren, congrats, bro. You're very welcome. Broke Boy, thank you, sir, for going ahead and doing
You
this
did have a
giveaway,
lot
bro.
to say about me knocking your stuff down,
I said
by the
nothing.
way.
I don't know.
After what you did to my truck?
I don't know
Well,
what.
we've been knocking
know you're
CMoney
not
stuff
talking
all
shit.
night. So we've been knocking CMoney stuff all night.
That's wild. Doodle more IT. That's wild.
Right.
That's wild. All right, guys.
Right, you are first my computer, now my truck.
Stop talking
When's
about the
he
truck.
gonna?
Stop fucking with me.
You don't want me to say?
You better stop.
Life size Hot Wheels.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Listen.
What happens with these trucks is that sometimes people can't reach the pedals.
Oh my
right?
God.
Not you, see, not you. We're not talking about you for sure, but some
wild.
people.
Some people.
Yeah.
Interesting. Some people. All right. Listen, keep an eye out. I'll be putting up the first 20 minutes of Replaced is gonna go live with my kind of review in progress. Just kind of giving some thoughts on it before the full review goes live. But yeah, keep an eye on it. It's gonna be dropping soon. Watch it tonight. I'm not entertaining any of this conversation that's taking place. All right.
Did some people use platforms?
No.
Oh, that must have been the problem, right? You figured it out.
That's
Detective,
wild.
right? You are.
Listen.
He wasn't wearing without the platform shoes. You can't reach.
Watch my Replace video I'm going to put up shortly. Okay, it's going live tonight. It's 20 something minutes. The first 20 minutes of the game. If you haven't played it, check it out. If you have played it, check it out for the review in progress type deal. It's not anything long, just a little something before we do the full review. Guys, remember we will be back on Thursday night to do some gameplay. We have a lot of games to play. Replace will be one of them. So will some other games. Actually, I have quite a few games actually that I kind of have to play that I'm a little backed up on. I got Samsung, not Samsung, not the TV, the game Samsung. They sent it to me, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and do it. Fillmore says you guys should re-upload or clip your Seamus Blackley interview. It's still the best. Oh,
thank you.
Thanks,
thank
man.
you, Fillmore.
Appreciate it. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll find a way to bring it back to life. But yeah, so we'll be back Thursday night to play some games because we have to play some games for some people's. And then yeah, we'll see how the rest of the week goes because it is vacation. So we'll see. Worst case scenario, we'll see you back on Tuesday.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for rocking out with us.
Thank you all for rocking out with us. And of course, thank you to the homies who are here live with the building. Our boy, Broke Boy. Thank you, my friend, for rocking out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything you do for the channel, man.
Thank you for the giveaway.
Let everybody know where to find you, man.
You say me a Broke Boy. I'm sorry.
I said Broke Boy.
Okay.
Yeah,
can't hear you, Broke Boy.
Yeah, I know. I was muted. That's what she said. You can find me on the good old tweeter, as people say. I'm still not calling it X because it sounds so weird saying I saw on X. Makes me look like I'm at an adult site or something.
That's the part that's weird. Not the fucking elbow deep, right? The X. Saying X.
Yeah, that's
a
too
bridge too far.
Yeah, I put the link in the chat. So I mean that's usually where you'll find me. Like I say, I've been kind of watching these guys making fun of the Starfield sales numbers from Alinea Analytics. Number one, don't trust their numbers to begin with. So
yeah, it doesn't matter. It's still whether it's 146,000 people who weren't gonna fucking buy the game. So they just made another 7.5 million almost. I think they're okay.
I just saw one guy say, I'm glad Starfield came to PlayStation. I tried it on Xbox, didn't like it. I'm glad it came to PlayStation, so I gave it a second chance. Motherfucker, that means it was good on Xbox.
Good. I hope they bought it twice. Yeah, but all right, everybody make sure they go follow the homie Broke Boy. And then our motherfucking homie, our brother, Pharaoh Bazaar in the building. Let everybody know where to find you, man. Thank you for being here, brother.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Pharaoh Bazaar. And yeah, that's where you'll be able to find me. I've got the Twitter link, but there you go.
There you go. There you go, man. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody who was live in the building. Thank you for everybody who super chatted and gave memberships. You guys are the shit. We do appreciate you. And you should be seeing some more content from us just coming out. And yeah, be ready for the next time we go live. Appreciate y'all. And we will catch you in the next one. With that, we're going to go ahead and end the show the way we end every single show. Doodle.
Yes.
We're done.